Okay. Fucking with that farce out of the way, previously on Rise of the Rune Lords, it was Rova the 22nd. Sandpoint celebrates the Swallowtail Festival. There's food, drink, dancing, and even a puppet show. The Terrible Tup performs his brilliant satire, No Puppet Survived, much to the delight of locals Talia and Melanie, as well as the visiting noble Aldern Foxglove. Meanwhile, Kamasa and her hired friend Kulan visit every stall, collecting swag. The two groups meet up for lunch, enjoying the free food provided by the local taverns. At dusk, Father Xantus begins the consecration of the new cathedral when comedy strikes. Goblins invade the town, and Peter gets to make a buffoon of herself. The heroes quickly jump into action to defend the citizenry from the meager threat, killing almost as many goblins as the goblins do, and even managing to take a few captive, a feat the goblins are unable to match. Talia flees, but the group is soon joined by famous town hero Leaf, who zaps several goblins with lightning as they try to burn down the stone cathedral. A cry for help from the north lures away the great gnomish hero Tup, and a separate cry for help also from the north lures the group to a scene of tragedy as Aldern Foxglove's loyal hunting dog is slain by a goblin commando. They manage to convince the commando squadron that it is sleepy time before executing him and his dog with the help, he did nothing, of Tup. Ameko Kaijitsu arrives on the scene and congratulates them for not being a bunch of wimps, offering free room and board at the Rusty Dragon for the next week. Aldern Foxglove also insists they stop by since he's staying there so that he can reward them for saving his life.
It is relevant to note that Amiko Kaijutsu also offered to take Melanie's goblin murder virginity.
Yes.
She refused.
So, I believe. So, what were you guys heading to after the events of that day? Like, it's nighttime. Are you all just going to your own homes to sleep?
I
I mean,
feel like right, we already like fucking reconvened with Talia, right?
Yes.
Right, yeah, we had a she was hiding in a tree. That was the bit, right. Uh,
because I'm green and it's easy
mm,
to blend in. Yes.
yeah. Uh, I think yeah. In that case, I can't really think of much else. It's been a long day. I'm all out of spell slots. I think I'm just gonna head home, catch some Z's.
Okay. I assume. Is Kulan staying at the Marigold Estate? I assume.
I stay wherever my liege stays, my lady.
Take that as a yes. Okay. So yeah, you have an uneventful rest, and the next morning, what y'all doing? Who's going where?
Um, I suppose Talia is going to her 9 to 5.
So it is still a day off. It's a fucking
Okay.
holiday.
Oh, my apologies then. What is there to do around town during the holiday?
So let's see. What is happening right now? Okay, let me find my document. There it is. Okay, so it's not an official holiday, more a like day of rest. Like recovering from the day before as buildings are repaired. Fucking uh, the 2 people that were killed by goblins are buried. And uh, the next, yeah, that day, the cathedral is consecrated in a much more subdued indoor ceremony. Now that the initial terror of the raid is over, everyone is able to kind of laugh at the farce of goblins setting themselves on fire, getting stepped on by horses, and drowning in half full rain barrels. It's everyone's able to chuckle at it.
Well, I guess point of order one I could think of would be Melanie trying to go find Chaska, talk to him,
Okay.
see how he's doing.
Yeah. Chaska. What do I have written in my notes for Chaska? Okay. Yeah, Chaska was actually semi helpful in the events of everything that happened yesterday. So the fucking hero's reward does extend to him as well. So he's fucking enjoying a nice free breakfast at the Rusty Dragon. Where the fuck is Chaska? There he is. Giant Chaska.
RotR. Oh, in that case, yeah, I guess we touch base. We share some breakfast. Exchange war stories of the Goblin Raid.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I just kind of told a bunch of people I believed in them and they, you know, kicked some ass. I was just moral support, you know?
No, I wanted to feel that. I guess I did the opposite. I yelled at goblins a bunch at once. Did you know I can speak Goblin? I found this out.
I
Yes,
mean,
you don't already know it.
people pick up weird languages places.
Yes, I guess. Um, yeah, I put a bunch of them to sleep. At one point, I conjured up a figment to scare them. Good thing they're kind of pushovers.
Right?
I'm a bit worried, though. I managed to interrogate one of them, and they mentioned offhandedly that they should never trust a Longshanks again, which I believe is just their word for, well, anybody our height.
Huh.
So I suspect they may have been put up to this by some sort of non-goblin ringleader.
From what you've told me, that sounds about right. Wait, am I here? Shit, my bad.
Yeah,
You are
I mean,
now.
you have free food here. You might as well.
That's fair. I hope it's alright if I introduce you to the scene.
Yeah. I guess yeah, you can join in on the scenes yet.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'd say, I don't know, talk to Hemlock about it, maybe?
Yeah, I suppose that would make the most sense. I was just wondering if you'd also encountered anything suspicious.
Not as such, no. I don't speak Goblin. That's not in the repertoire.
Have you tried? I thought I didn't speak Goblin until I tried.
Let me double check Chaska's languages.
You, depending on your int score, I'm pretty sure, given your race, that is one of the starting ones you would get.
I think so. That is not one of the ones he picked, though.
Fair. I picked Goblin because I am a weirdo. I agree.
Only languages I speak I picked up for different roles. Mostly Abyssal. It's crazy how far just knowing Abyssal will get you as far as, sounding like a freak.
It feels culturally insensitive.
Culturally insensitive to demons?
Fair. Uh, I yeah, I'm not really too familiar with demonic languages. I wasn't sure if that was no Necrol is the one that's just spoken by some like underground creatures, right?
Necrol is undead.
Is that undead?
Yep.
Which
Yeah.
one is which? Oh, was okay. No, Undercommon was definitely one of the just underground ones, but there was some other one that was like a
Aklo.
language just spoke. Aklo, yes.
Aklo is primarily spoken by aberrations.
Okay. Relevant question, looking at my choice of languages and thinking of backstory reasons for why I would have at least one of them. Does Chaska also speak Orc?
Yes.
I honestly, I think it would be kind of cute because that is one of the ones I picked. If Melanie actually did just learn that one to talk to Chaska in Orc.
Yeah. What? Yeah, if you manage to interrogate one of the goblins, I'd suggest talk to Hemlock, maybe the mayor.
Mhm. That sounds wise. You're you're so wise. Winks. No. God.
So wise, -1 wisdom.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
That wasn't canon. I didn't say that. Also, for some reason, the thing isn't actually loading in chat, or was it just the dice roll?
It was a dice roll.
Okay, I just basically saw like the last few frames of there being a dice on screen, but I didn't actually
Oh,
see in the chat.
try scrolling down. It might have stopped scrolling for some reason.
No, I'm scrolling down as far as I can, and the last one is
Weird.
the 20 seconds ago BRB 2 minute. Uh, mm.
Huh. Yeah, it's right between that and Nerd Return.
Yeah,
Bizarre.
no, I guess if anybody else uh would like to has any specific ideas, I guess we're gonna go talk to Hemlock eventually, but for now, Melanie will simply listen to slash expound on her own heroic exploits.
Uh, I don't think Talia is doing anything, but Leaf is going to kind of look around town for any like remnants or signs of like, what exactly they were trying to do.
Okay. Give me a either a perception or a diplomacy to gather information.
I'll do diplomacy.
Okay.
That's a 13.
Okay. Let me see. So, seems like no one's quite clear on why they did it, other than just goblins enjoy chaos and destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Is this knowledge that is known yet? Okay. So, but yeah, other than that, it's just kind of a lot of people gossiping about, the couple people in town who were helpful. Yourself, Chaska, Ameko, even Tup.
Even tough. Alright. Fair enough. I think that's it for Leaf. Holly is just a librarian. She can't do much.
Okay.
Where's Talia when you need her?
In the library.
I went there. She's not there right now.
That's so fucked up. We have to look for her.
The library's closed today.
What if it was Talia who did it the whole time?
Like, she lives there. Where will she live now? The library's closed. This is so
Have you
scary.
ever seen Talia and the Goblin Mastermind in the same room? Just saying.
Don't
Scratch his
don't
chin.
destroy my social cover. Please.
Plot twist. Top
Yeah.
10 Rune Lords plot twist.
What Cam will be doing with her day is going around town and offering help with manual labor, whatever minor repairs need doing.
Okay.
She's doing the thing she normally do, which is help people.
All right. And I assume Kulan is following her.
Oh, cool, I went back to bed. It's clearly what Ellie did.
Ellie did BRB, so we can probably say yes.
Yeah. All right.
Said BRB 2 minutes. 5 minutes ago.
Oh my God, she's dead.
It's been 30 years!
That's almost 15 years ago.
I can almost hear her voice.
Almost.
Yeah, there's a lot of minor repairs that need to be done around town. Mostly half-burned buildings, some smashed windows. A lot of goblin corpses to be cleaned up.
Cam is a strong, helpful young lady. She'll help lift things and carry things and dispose of goblin. Take it down to the old goblin pit where we keep last year's goblins.
God.
God damn.
Every small town needs a goblin pit and a rat pit. They just propagate, you know?
Most of the goblin cleanup is probably performed by Gorvy and his employees.
Get Kuwan to hitch up to the cart. Drag the cart downtown.
Gorvy absolutely is just dumping the corpses off Junker's Edge.
Just into the water.
Is that out to a lake or out to the ocean?
That's the ocean.
That's the ocean. There is a small beach there. It is covered in trash at all times.
That's lovely.
I'm sure the environment will be fine.
Yeah, that's the town's junkyard. It's just kind of they dump it off the cliff, and then it gets raided by goblins who use it to make tools.
Oh,
So
so
really,
we're feeding.
it's the circle of life. You know, goblins.
It's the circle.
This is us giving back to the ecosystem.
Yeah.
Also, I know Ellie's back and she's still muted, so just want to let you know.
Yeah,
Ellie.
sorry.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you knew you were muted.
Okay.
Yeah, I mute when I'm not talking.
Mm-hmm.
That's Cam's day of manual labor.
Okay.
You a labor investigation, talking with people. What's Kulan doing?
Oh, you know she's right by Cam's side. Like, she's not leaving. She's helping Cam with everything, but, like, she's stuck to Cam's side.
Why is there...
I guess as
Talking to myself, there's a dead goblin commando on this map for some reason.
She's just having fun.
The guy who made this map, fucking god damn it! One of the goblins died on my map. It's
At least
ruined
no one-
forever.
Oh shit.
At
Let's
least
just
no one
give it to
fucked
these
on the map.
adventurers. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's canon to all of Pathfinder now. It's marked on like the world map and everything.
We're going to
Our
the
calls of
great
dead
dead
goblin.
goblin on this map.
Yeah.
no, but I was gonna say during I guess during some more conversation, she would at one point be like, the way you talk about how you, well, emotionally supported your fellow fighters, do you think you too might harbor some latent empathic potential?
I mean, like, I think so. That's just like understanding and feeling with people, right?
Well, yes, in the original sense. So I do mean more in the sense of do you wonder if you yourself may possess any gift that veer into the supernatural?
Well, I mean, I have. He casts prestidigitation to make a little sparkle. Yeah, I have a little bit, but
Did- okay, hold on. Did I know you could do that?
no, you did not.
Eyes wide. What? Huh? Okay, grabs him. Since when? Since when can you do that?
I don't know, just kind of self-taught.
I. What? You were. People like asked me to do stuff like that for the. You could just do that the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that hard.
I. Hold on a minute. Puts. Puts finger to fucking puts finger to temple and like starts mage hand telekinetically like floating her cutlery and stuff. So can you do that? Can you do this?
Nah, I can't hover stuff. Oh, you'll get a kick out of this one. He snaps his fingers, and a set of bongos appears in his hands.
What? Uh, you,
Yeah,
you
that one's real
magic?
important. I mean, magic isn't really that hard. You just kind of have to know what you want to do and make it happen, right?
But you, I mean, yeah, I guess. No, I'm just taken aback. You haven't, you've never shared this. I thought you, huh, I never knew.
It never came up.
Thinks about several conversations of like, oh, my power.
It never came up as such a powerful line, by the way.
And oh my god, have I not been? I starting to be like, have, thinking to myself, have I not like been like asking? Oh my god, am I a bad friend? Have I made this whole thing about me? The whole, what? No, wait, I'm making it about me again. What? And zoom back to reality, and she's like, I'm very happy for you. Smile. There's like a, crooked little trying not to cry at the moment smile. Looks very awkward. She has a charisma of 7.
Oof.
He does not
Oh,
notice.
hold on. I can still roll bluff worse than this. It's still possible.
Sad thing.
Oh my god, he
I
notices.
did. He noticed it.
Senpai notices you. Like, raises an eyebrow, like, you alright, bud? It's,
I'm. I'm just. Did, did I just. Why did I never ask? It's. I'm
follow
sorry.
up, why would you ask? Do you
I mean,
regularly go up to people and ask if they are magic? Because that's kind of a weird thing to do.
I mean, no, but like we've known each other for so like we we talked about like I talked to you about like me being magic all the time. That was like a whole thing, and the whole time I never even thought you might also, you know.
I mean, it's just like, you know, it happens.
Hold on, I believe it is now my turn. And I'm actually fairly decent at this. Well, I rolled a 7. Is there anything off about my boy?
He legitimately just didn't think it was that big a deal.
Immediately, all the angst just kind of like goes. And she's like, "Oh, well, once again, we match, don't we?"
I mean, I guess so, yeah.
Have you tried the crab rangoons?
I don't know why my instinct was to make him allergic to seafood. Like in the fucking port town where fish is like probably half the fucking diet.
I'm a terrible friend. I didn't even know I was allergic to seafood. Where?
Until I...
Hmm?
What?
I genuinely didn't hear you. What?
Oh, I was making a joke. I said she crab on my goon till I...
Uh,
Flawless.
No, it's
Wouldn't
she
it-
goon
wouldn't
on
it
my
be-
crab. She goon
Wait,
on my
what-
crab.
Wait,
okay,
wait, wait,
she-
wait, wait, wait,
she-
wait. Wouldn't it
she
be
She
she
goon on my crab
crab
till
on
I
my
rang.
ran until I...
She crab my rang to lagoon. She rang my crab to lagoon.
Yeah.
She goons on my crab till I ranch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like mine
I think
better.
that's it. I think we got it.
I'm proud of you.
All right, after the one-sided emotional breakdown.
No.
Un Unless anybody else has a thing they want to do, I guess I'd have a brief scene of wherever. I was about to just call him Cowboy Curtis, the sheriff of town.
Sheriff
Have-
Hemlock.
Sheriff, wherever that guy is. Got to talk to Sheriff that guy.
If I may, easy Talia at the docks, just walking out.
Oh, come on.
Oh, hi, Melanie.
Was Talia at the breakfast function?
She was earlier and then she left for like an hour or two.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice to see you. What's you been up to?
Oh, I just, making sure that, everyone is doing okay, you know? After the big, scary invasion, I can't really help much with, a lot of things, but I figured I'd help where I could.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I was just on my way to talk to Hemlock. Is this title actually Sheriff?
Yes.
I forget. To talk to Sheriff Hemlock about some of the things I interrogated those goblins about. I
Oh.
guess if you want to come with.
Sure.
Question
Sure,
mark?
I'll join. I'd have nothing better to do since the library's closed today.
Yeah. Do we want to randomly run into
other two?
Cam and Kulan on the way there?
I think that would be smart to randomly run into them,
Right?
so that we're all in the same scene.
Yeah.
They are open for random encounter.
And you gotta roll on the random encounter table, see if we get the rare encounter.
We're living in the city.
Living in the city, sweet.
Oh hey, there's Cam.
City boy. Sorry, what did you say to be a Spokane?
Oh no, it was a. Oh hey, look, there's Cam, and Kulan.
Thank you, then.
She's riding me.
I'm glad you've established this.
I don't have perception proficiency, so I can't see them.
Yeah, I don't either.
I
Wait.
do have perception proficiency. Starts looking at you with my big ol' eyes.
I also have perception proficiency.
Shit,
I look back.
They got the magical elven eyes.
Well, hello you two. We were actually going to go talk to the sheriff about everything that happened yesterday. Did you want to join?
Okay.
Very well then. I do not know the specific way, so I shall follow behind you.
Alright. I guess Thalia will lead the way.
Yeah, where's the sheriff's house on the map? I gotta turn on. What was the fucking button again to turn on the annotations? Up
Everything's
there.
up here.
Okay.
Where's our quest markers, GM?
GM?
Yeah.
Sorry, Batty just broke into my room to hand me soup.
Okay.
Escape
He'll
containment.
be ready soon as well.
So you run into Hemlock. Looks like he was walking south along. I don't remember the name of the roads. They all have names. I just don't have them marked on this map.
Mm.
But oh, hey, I was just on the lookout for, well, you and others.
Who does he mean by you specifically? Like, who's he looking at?
He's looking at the group,
Okay.
with the exception of
you.
Talia, who he doesn't really recognize.
Mm.
Looking for you and this legendary local hero.
Oh, Talia just is like, sorry, let me introduce myself. I am Talia.
Yeah, I think I've seen you around town. More importantly, walk with me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fine.
I will trot with you.
God.
And he just
Just
begins
the-
walking along this path.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the arrow keys are so... The movements are so big
Yes.
from the arrow keys.
No.
I was meaning to talk to you. I managed to interrogate a goblin yesterday, and I believe they may have revealed some concerning intel.
Oh?
They vaguely implied that they had been put up to this by, well, someone of our height class rather than a fellow goblin.
Huh. That that doesn't sound right. The goblins around here don't really take orders from anyone. I mean, I guess maybe like a fucking bugbear?
Has
Hobgob?
there
I
been
don't know.
They
Have there been any
combine bugs
reports?
and bears?
Well,
Uh,
considering the rather unusual circumstance, the unusual nature of the attack, it is not too much of a stretch to imagine that there is an unusual person behind this.
Yeah. There's a local ranger who comes into town every so often.
I mean,
She likes to
quite-
keep an eye on the goblins. I'll ask her about it next time I see her.
very
I,
good.
sup- I suppose other than that, there are no subjects that would come to mind.
Also, he looks at your group. Where's the last one? Fucking that piece
Oh,
of
is
shit
it?
vigilante.
Goodness.
You mean
Talia
Bob?
I will have you know that small town hero Leaf was very helpful, in fact, instrumental to our success yesterday.
And that's why I don't plan to arrest her. I just want to talk if you can get in contact with her.
I
I'm
just
also
want
pretty
this,
sure that
sir.
small town hero Leaf uses like they them pronouns or something.
Do
They
they?
do.
They do?
Yeah, that was kind of cringe of you.
Sorry, Vivi, what did you say? You got cut off from me.
Leaf uses they them. Talia uses she they.
That's
Can I
my
also
beat. Legitimate bad on the sheriff's part. Didn't mean to be a dick. I might not
Oh,
like
shit,
them,
so bad.
but Sheriff Hemlock not
Oh.
beating ACAB allegations.
Right?
Squints. Well,
How much?
Oh, crap.
How similar do they look, Leaf and Talia?
because of how the dual identity thing works, it's incredibly difficult to actually like pin the two together. The one thing that you can like the one similarity they have is they both have green skin, which is not a great thing to just be like,
Hmm.
ah, yes, you're the vigilante.
Yeah, I
They
couldn't
look
remember
nothing
because
alike.
like I've played with someone else who plays a vigilante, and I know that like the likelihood of recognizing and like realizing the identity is so low. But
Yes.
like there are like I think the picture you drew for them is still like has similarity. So I was wondering if there are ones where people are like, well, maybe you know something about them considering that you seem to share a race or something like that.
Yeah,
you know?
they're both tieflings, both
Although
green
I-
tieflings.
I will say that Leaf does a very good job making herself look closer to an orc.
Mm, okay.
I
Okay, cool.
thought I thought the idea, given you said you have like goat legs, right?
Yeah,
I I guess I just kind of assumed the implication was that as in Talia form you look like a tiefling, and then as Leaf with all the nature stuff you look like a fallen,
Hmm.
it's also fair. Yeah.
or
Okay,
like a
so
sort of
yeah.
satyr or something.
But yeah, since actually, I think I heard that Leaf was in the northern part of town. Let me go see if I can send the message for her. Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, that's good.
Now
That's where we're
you
going.
misgendered our good friend Leaf. How fucked up of me.
Tell them we're heading to the cathedral.
All right.
Yes, you wanted to talk to us about something? I suppose it can wait until we are there.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Why do you wish us to follow you to the cathedral?
Wait, are we all just gonna brush over the fact that Talia knows how to contact the legendary small town hero Leaf?
That's not what she said. She said that she heard rumor that she was in the northern part and would try to look for her.
You said send a message.
Yeah, I heard something message.
Oh,
No, it's
that-
okay. I assume that's what you meant. When you
Yeah,
said
that
send
is
a
what I
message.
meant. Of like, oh, I heard she is in this part of town. I will go try to find her. That's
I'll
literally.
see if I can rustle
It-
it.
Um.
Okay, to clarify at this point, does Leaf use they them?
Yes, use. That was. Did I fuck
Okay.
up? I'm sorry. Leaf
Alright.
is they them. I am adjusting to the character thing because I use she
Yeah.
they.
Mm-hmm.
That's my mistake. And Leaf will
I just
enter
got
through.
confused.
They will enter through a different entrance and try to stay stealth for the moment.
Yeah.
Roll down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
sure.
Yeah.
What is your purpose in bringing us here?
Well, as soon as the last one shows up, as Hemlock also gets a perception.
Alright, perception as well.
What the fuck was that? Oh, you rolled the funny number.
It's optional.
Okay.
I think it might be funny.
The funny number?
I activate my unique traits once per day. When I roll 13 on my dice, I can count it as a critical hit or critical in general.
Is
I didn't
that
realize you started
actually?
playing anime campaign or something like that.
Is that a real? Is that the reference? Is that
Yes.
a real thing?
It's a real thing that I have Dampier do that.
What?
That's insane.
Is it a set number for everyone, or is
No.
it?
You roll for
you choose
ED6
it?
at character creation. I rolled 13.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone's like, "Oh, we'll just wait for Leaf to get here." And Cam waves at Leaf. Oh, hey, there she is. There they is. There they are.
There they is.
Fuck.
I mean, there.
Guys.
It's okay. It'll take a moment to adjust.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
Leaf is.
Cam would say there they is.
their day is.
We'll blame it on getting confused by the fucking cop. Piggy piggy
Well,
oink
that would
oink
be
over
like-
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that checks out based on my knowledge of Taldean. Yeah. There he is. Yeah.
Leaf was hiding. I don't have a climb speed, so I can't exactly say she was in the rafters. I think.
I mean, you could always say that they just rolled a climb check.
Fair enough.
Roll that
They are in the
strength-based skill.
Yeah.
Ah,
roll it.
yes.
Don't die. Don't fuck up now.
Well, she has acrobatics. She could have acrobatics up there.
Oh, do you want to check the fucking DCs for a vertical jump? I know them.
No, no,
Seven
I do
foot
not.
vertical
No,
leap.
I remember them from Dragoon. I don't. Yeah, she's she's hiding behind like the altar, and she just kind of like when Cam waves, she just kind of pops up.
I want to play a character who is a crab person and also is a dragoon. So there are crab dragoons.
Oh
did
my
it.
god.
Gotta take a ranger as well, so you can be a crab range druid.
Alright. Alright.
I mean, come on, guys. Leaf is standing right over there. Points at the altar where nobody can see Leaf.
I don't see them.
Leaf stands up. You really need to get better eyes.
Now see him.
I mean, you
I-
could try and,
I see them
you
now.
know, acting like a person and not hiding behind things. He does
Oh,
unenthusiastic jazz hands.
That's kind of. I mean, just because they're a tiefling doesn't mean they're not a person.
I believe that's their shtick as well.
I mean, it's like.
Like you don't even know anything about drama.
I mean, remember you and if I remember correctly, you don't exactly like me. So
What?
He-
You mean I, the sheriff, don't enjoy having vigilantes assaulting people in my town? Wow. Gasp.
I'm not going to say what I want to say.
Don't you
I-
assault people in town too, Mr. Sheriff?
Are you shocked or not? I cannot tell.
Wait,
I'm simply playing along. But yeah, valid question, Mr. Sheriff. When was the last time you honestly? Let's skip the formalities. You wanted to talk to us about something.
right, yeah. Sorry. Don't mean to be antagonistic.
No, that's your job.
Yeah, I've been told I need to work on public image, air quotes. But, yeah, the big thing, the reason you're here, I want additional pairs of eyes from outside the guard.
Oh,
After the raid yesterday, Father Xantis noticed that, the town cemetery had been disturbed.
hmm.
The vault, crypt, the burial vault, I guess is the right term, which holds the remains of the previous priests of the town. The door had been opened and left ajar. So today, Xantis sought me out, and I want to check it out and keep my eye on you guys in the meanwhile. It's probably just goblin in their worst case scenario, but it lets me vibe check you guys.
Wow, you really are working on the public image thing, using the kids' lingo and all that.
It's really hard.
I commend your efforts, though it does seem like the priest doesn't exactly trust you.
He does. Why?
Just it's. You said he asked for people outside of the guard.
No, I asked for people outside the guard.
Huh, my mistake.
Yeah,
But
I'm
why?
wondering. I wasn't quite sure. He said you wanted to keep an eye on us, but also you want us to keep an eye on somebody in the guard.
No, I
Yeah,
just want
why?
to check out whatever happened here, and I'm using it as an excuse to try to be civil and
Hmm.
I suppose thank you for your help yesterday.
Leaf has
Well,
a shit-eating grin.
if you'd like, there's something I could at least try to do to help some more with this case.
What might that be?
Sometimes I can build up a sort of connection to places I spend long enough observing, getting a feeling for them. It's called an occult skill unlock, old man. You wouldn't understand. I skateboard away.
Ow!
Alas, I am but a human fighter.
Tragic, but so it is written. If you would allow me to take a look at the crime scene, as it were, I may be able to garner some more insight.
Well, that's what we're here for, so right this way.
Can't can't wait to become the goth chick on Navy CIS or whatever.
Master, before I follow them, what is a fight check? Oh shit. I've just seen Ned's message in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace. Insert
Muted, I
answer
guess.
here, and then I follow.
Mm.
Okay.
Which
Yeah,
brings to Muzzle because she's on my ass.
he leads you to this crypt right here along the north wall.
Mm. Uh, I guess I'll have to look up real quick how that occult skill unlock for my appraise skill works.
Yep. Meanwhile, let's see. The vault in question, it's 20-foot square stone structure near the wall. And the stone door is indeed hanging open. And the ground around the place is fucking torn to shit.
Hmm.
Normally like this?
Nope.
Hmm.
Okay. Hold on.
This is rather out of my realms of expertise. I am unsure what you exactly require from us.
I mean, I asked to be here to give this place a psychic once over, and it is specifically give a DC 15 appraise check to decipher visions. You gain one piece of information about the historical significance or the last previous owner of the object or place that
Okay.
I'm looking at, which is uh, such as a glimpse of the last owner's appearance or its emotional state when it last used the item, which it it's by the item it also I guess means the place.
Yeah.
So I guess it doesn't explicitly state anything about being able to note, if what mysterious strangers may have interacted with this recently. So I hope that if I roll my appraise really, really, really well, then Peter will be nice to me.
Hmm. I think that would. I think that would be beautiful, honestly.
Okay.
Well, the DC is a 15.
Yeah, you don't get it.
I,
Is appraise
I,
not a class skill? Huh.
uh,
Guess not.
is it not?
Rip.
I mean, makes sense, I guess, for psychics to not have appraise normally. Well, even if it was, it's not like it would fix this check in particular.
Yeah.
I apologize. I can't seem to quite get a read on this location. It turns out there may be actually quite a lot of energies in these surroundings interfering with my reading. It's
Well,
it's a very meaningful place to a lot of people.
then I suppose
That
that
tracks.
means that the only way to really investigate it is to go inside.
We
After
could
you.
also just investigate it normally. Lead
No
the way.
offense, miss.
No problem. None taken.
Well,
I guess if there's not a different map or anything, then just roll to investigate normally.
All right. So, are you just heading straight in, or are you looking around outside first?
we can look around outside first. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's look around the outside first. I mean, like, I just spent like a minute as per the rules having myself look around. I think I'm gonna. Oh, now you decide. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. So, another 13.
Ayo.
Okay.
Your dark eyes.
Yep. All right. So, yeah, there's definitely the ground is churned up with a lot of footprints, mostly goblin prints, but at least some have been left by some larger humanoid.
A larger humanoid.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they were wearing shoes, whatever they were, so.
Can I try and identify, based on like the size and like the weight impression, just roughly any more information?
Give me a survival.
Will do, Chief. Nope, that's another really shit roll from Ellie.
Oof.
This. You know what this is? This is well-deserved karma
Hmm.
for being like
Yes.
Ellie was at E.
I don't have any, but can I also try to do that?
Yeah. Survival is one you can make untrained.
Roll the 12.
All right. With a 12, you can't tell exactly what they were. That gets you the number. Like, there's definitely 6 goblins here and 1 medium humanoid of some kind. So, roughly human sized, might be elf, half orc.
No.
Six
But it
goblins.
wasn't six.
Leaf will say that to the rest of the party of like approximately 6 goblins and 1 humanoid of about human build. Might be something else.
Hmm. I see.
It's like our size. Our size. From what I can understand.
Fine work, detective.
Thank you. It's really weird to me, by the way, that Vigilante doesn't get survival. It just seems weird.
Really?
Yeah.
That is really bizarre.
Though, to be
Well,
fair,
I guess it makes sense.
Does my Vigilante thing get rid of it because of the type of Vig I am?
Maybe.
I get the impression that it's vigilantes tend to be like focused around urban areas, and survival tends to be like a
Okay.
more rural skill, right?
Yeah, when I swapped to Warlock, I gained Knowledge Arcana and Spellcraft and lost Disable Device, Knowledge Engineering, Perception, and Survival.
Okay.
Which, those 2 skills I need to figure out a way to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, perception is that hurts.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we go into the crypt gamers.
All right.
We go into the crypt.
Are you ready to feel my crypt?
All right.
So to say.
It's split up inside of this crypt, gang.
Inside of this single room crypt.
Yes. Yes. Here's this one.
How big is it actually?
Let's see. It's about 20 feet. Yeah.
I might as well just stay near the entrance,
Okay.
looking in.
That
You
is
do have
fair.
a bow, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shall stay outside, both as guard and also for your own comfort.
Yes, I forgot you're big.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, it seems as though
I said that out loud.
something must have
Sorry.
been left behind.
Me.
Oh,
There's a couple of dead guys in here.
they're just standing there?
They are
Menacingly?
just standing there.
Hey, bad news, gang. I don't have the phrenic amplification that makes it so my mind-affecting spells can affect dead people yet.
Do you have a weapon?
Yes, technically. Don't expect me to use it.
Can you buff us?
Also technically. I could give you blurred movement. I can call upon fog.
I see.
Or
Well, then.
obscuring mist.
Yeah, can I get some initiatives from people as these spooky boys jump out?
Initiative again on the sheet.
I should have expected the spooky boys, quite frankly. That's my mistake. Oh wow, rolled a 1 on initiative, huh? That's cool.
Right.
Only missing Cam.
Time to eat.
Nerd?
The person
Maybe
in
they
the
got-
office is fighting them for control of the game.
Maybe, yeah.
Just clear.
Okay, I can roll it for her. Pachoo! Okay. This skeleton is, Now, who walked into the crypt first? I assume Leaf?
Yeah, Leaf definitely did.
Okay. So they get rushed by this skeleton as it just jumps in and swings its. Did I set that up right? Nope. It swings its sword. Okay. Hacha.
17 to hit does not hit.
Flat-footed.
Yeah, it does actually. Yeah.
All right. Yep. You take 3 damage from this rusty ass scimitar this fucker's holding. Sheriff Hemlock sees this is happening. Ah, shit. He takes a step back, cover your ears, and he begins blowing on his signal whistle to draw in more guards.
That's,
Kulan.
that was the standard action, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, so Kulan quickly gets her bow. Oh, actually, what move is to get a bow out?
Move.
Movement? Yeah. Yeah, so she quickly shit, I can't remember what the word is, but gets out her bow, and just barks the words, which is in her normal language. Not normal language. What's the word? But her original language, Shuanti. It's just the word for undead. And unleashes a shot at. Let's go with this one. Bam and bam. Fuck! What the
Ooh.
hell is going on with my rolls?
Rip.
Should have been here on time.
This is this is so
Tragedy.
today.
Yeah, you let loose your fucking great arrow shot at the skeleton, and it just kind of, yeah, it glances off of this thing's terrible armor that it is wearing. It appears to have once been chainmail. Kamasa.
I perfectly shoot through a hole.
Kamasa moves in and swings her sword. That do not hit it. You swing the sword, and once again it manages to deflect it with its own sword. Leaf.
Well, Leaf does not appreciate being hit, so she's going to move into a flanking position, hopefully, if she can.
Yep.
And strike.
Alright. Yeah, that one was right up in your face. You can get in no problem.
And roll a 2.
Yep, that does not do it. This thing wiggles out of the way as Human skeleton number 2 hops up a flanking position with its buddy and swings its sword at Cam. Hacha. Why is it saying untyped damage now? Doesn't matter, that doesn't hit.
Shit, the skeleton's so strong. He's untyped damage.
Oh, fuck.
And
Force
Melanie
damage on
I have
this sword.
17 AC now. It's never gonna hit me in a million years.
looks at its last roll.
Will never hit me in a million years.
I do have some things I can at least attempt to do. I can cast Silent Image, which is not classified as a mind-affecting spell.
Yep.
Now,
Give me some Shadow Ninja clones.
I'm afraid the spell can't quite do that. So could I guess, given that they are does it have to be one continuous thing? Could I create a bunch of illusory combatants?
It would be a single illusory combatant. It's a single object, creature, or force as visualized by you.
RotR. I was wondering whether I could either essentially create an illusion that would sequester the thing so it wouldn't be able to target you for one turn, or do something to distract people, to distract one of the skeletons, which I feel like that last one might be more effective. What to conjure that would distract a skeleton? I guess really quick. That would be a free thing on my turn. I can roll some knowledge religion to think about what I know about skeletons, right?
Yeah.
And I guess the primary question is of what are they doing here? Why is there skeletons in this crypt of holy people, supposedly? And Ka-chow. No.
I mean,
Gamers.
sometimes skeletons just wake up and do this, you know? They're grumpy because they woke up too early. What do I do to distract skeleton? Okay. I guess I will just use silent image to create an illusory fighter to hopefully distract skeleton. Okay.
Silent image. Use. And gonna okay, that also works. I was gonna say conjuring a little image of Cheska in one of his roles as a cool fight man.
That works too. I can pull out a Chaska.
Should
Yeah.
use some of the butch lesbian instead.
I'm arguably butch.
Oh no, Twirl's hair.
I mean, it's the first thing she can think of. Okay, distracting fighter. Oh yeah, that was the thing, right? Yeah. does cool fight choreography at the skeleton. It is completely silent.
Yes.
Sword flips and shit.
So now the skeleton attacks attacks the illusory Cheska. It'll have to roll a will save to figure out it's not real.
Okay. This one does have flanking with his buddy, so it is going to make a claws at Cam.
Well, this is where we find out they're ghouls, actually, right?
Also, I think I'm gonna back off just a little bit. I don't have to be here in the room with them, you know?
That's fair. Oh no.
Cool.
Yeah, that is a lot of damage to Cam. I think that is. Does that put you at 0?
Puts me at 0. I'd be 13, yeah?
Hell yeah. Alright. This thing fucking tears into you with its claws. And Kamasa is disabled at 0. You are conscious barely.
Crap.
No.
To shreds, you say?
To shreds, you say?
I'm out of potions.
Not my wife.
Let's see, it is Hemlock's turn. He isn't able to get to the actual skeletons now without eating several attacks of opportunity. So he will try to be helpful by administering a potion. Let me check what fucking level of potion is Homeboy carrying. That is a moderate. So 2d8 plus 3.
Yeah, this dude's got high level potions.
Okay. Yeah, he runs up behind you, spins you around, open wide, jams potion in your gullet.
This
Now
is
I
where
get to
we
stand up.
This is where we reveal that the one trait you took from the Dampier racial stat block is a fucking negative energy affinity.
Oh God.
No, I get their like traits, not their racial traits.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cool on.
I would have taken talking to dogs if that was an option.
Yes.
Fair.
Get back from her, you undead scum! And she's gonna shoot another arrow because she can't really fit in there easily with all the fighting. She'll just get in the way.
Yeah.
She's in the same one again to the bottom one.
Okay.
You know, I think I'll leave.
That does not get him.
Like,
I'm pretty sure their AC is something like 12.
Roundabouts there. I think it's a little higher. Yeah, they have a little bit of dexterity as well as a little bit of armor. So yeah,
Bones, how dare!
he shimmies out of the way of that. Did you plan to move at all, or?
no, I'll just get in the way otherwise.
Alright. Kamasa.
Okay. So I get to enjoy standing up and eating 2 attacks of opportunity.
No, you weren't. You weren't prone.
I was knocked out though.
Nope. At 0, you are still conscious.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because then you get one action before falling over.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Double checking how this works. Sick. Okay, I'm gonna point at this skeleton in front of me, who has at one point slapped my good friend Leaf once, right?
Yeah, she's been injured. Like, I
Yep.
imagine it like just cut into her shoulder or something.
I will vindictive smite this man.
Okay.
You'll
Oh.
can also vindictive smite people who hurt you specifically, but
I think it's the same guy.
it is
It
the
is
same
the
guy.
same guy.
I just saying for future reference.
I don't know. if
Getting
it's
knocked out by
only-
someone is more than enough. Or getting almost knocked out is more than enough to be like, hey, fuck you. Actually.
I don't know if this is going to include automatically. We'll see.
So
Uh,
20.
okay. You should have a buff you can tick on in the buffs tab. Regardless, that is a metric fuck ton of damage.
Add 2 to that, because this bastard increases my damage by my level. So 1 and then a crit.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so yeah, that is a clean 30 damage. How do you kill this skeleton?
Cam, like, half falling over, kicks her foot out in front of her to stand up properly, and just fully cuts the skeleton in half, diagonally, hip to shoulder.
Alright. Dead. It collapses into bones.
Fucking exploded.
Penis explosion. And the Cam is going to 5-foot step to get into flanking with this new person.
Alright. Leaf.
Leaf will, she knows that's an illusion, right?
I mean, it's awfully silent and kind of just appeared out of the darkness of the crypt.
Alright. Leaf will stand beside it and strike.
I can't move the illusion, but it can, the illusion can move. It
Okay,
can
cool.
step 5 feet over to leave you some room.
Oh my god, is that Leaf stand?
That one hits it.
And like a spark of lightning from her bleeding arm, she just hits it with a karate chop of lightning.
Alright.
Classic lightning karate.
Undead follow different rules, so it is dead at 0.
Fun.
Wahoo!
Oh wow, so I didn't even just overkill it, I like... Wow.
You triple homicided it.
I sextuple homicided it.
Jesus. Ah. That was surprising.
I squeeze through to grab up Kamasa in my arms. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I failed you again. Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah?
I'm sticky to the healers instantly. Excuse us.
I'm literally only missing 1 HP, I'm fine.
But you were...
I believe I'm
I
more
saw you
hurt than
fall.
she is.
I apologize, but I do not know you very well. And my concern is only with the person I am sworn to.
Understandable.
Are you sure, Kamasa?
Yep.
Very gently set you down on your feet again, and sort of like huddle up behind you as closely as I can.
I do believe that as per Pathfinder rules, if I beef a skill check once, I don't get to try it again until I level up, right? Or like a knowledge skill thing about something specifically.
Yes.
So you wouldn't happen to like what if I'm trying to investigate the crypt, if I don't target it at the skeletons, but I look around the crypt to be like, something must be weird here for there to be skeletons. What perchance would I be able to roll?
Well, let's see.
Smile.
Now that there aren't distracting skeletons, you can pretty easily find 2 things without need of a roll.
Okay.
Firstly, there is a... let me see if I can find the description of this item.
You find 2 things pretty easily. Some human bones and some human bones.
Damn. 2 things pretty easily. My friend Cam and small town hero Leaf.
Okay.
Find 2 things pretty
Hello.
easily. Yourself and the reason to keep going.
Alright. Yeah,
If only.
it's abandoned in a corner is just a plain gray robe.
What's that in the corner?
It's me.
Get
And,
out of there.
It's John Stamos.
and the other
It's
thing
me,
of
Austin.
note, the sarcophagus that contains the most recent priest's body has been opened and is empty.
Dun, dun.
Okay, I guess by order of events, I suppose I can percept at the gray robes that I found.
Can I sense motive on the ropes?
I'm asking, do I roll perception to check out these robes? Be like, oh, what is this?
Yeah,
This
you,
isn't supposed to be here.
you can roll a perception on him.
Can I
I
roll sense
notice.
motive to see why they might do this?
God fucking damn it!
They're completely unremarkable.
Hold on, I have to
Big move, honestly.
check something really quick for a joke. Oh no, it's actually gone. I forgot. I was gonna be like, they like died 2023, born 2025. Welcome back, Pride of the Red.
Oh. Yeah. With these rolls. Yeah.
Can I sense motive to do like Sherlock deduction to be like why they would do this? I don't have a lot of skills that help in this.
Yeah, you can give me a sense motive.
Can that 20? Very good.
It's pretty good.
See, with the timing of how it happened, like, you have to assume that the actual goblin raid was just a distraction for whatever was happening here.
I mean, yeah, obviously, yeah.
So it was just probably someone who has a vendetta against the priest, maybe, but you can't think of anyone, so they had a particular reason to need the bones of a holy man, maybe? Like, some evil ritual. It's hard to say for certain.
I only know one wizard who would know anything about evil rituals. Looks to Melanie.
Can I roll knowledge religion about evil rituals?
See, I thought this was going to be a reference to last session with the blue wizard.
He doesn't know anything about evil rituals, only morally dubious ones.
I can roll Arcana or religion. I'm good at this. I have skill points.
Of course.
I also can
feel like-
roll Arcana if required.
I imagine religion would be the more applicable one.
Yeah,
Given-
it'd be religion.
What
Yeah.
about nobility?
What about knowledgeability?
What about handle animals?
Please roll a real number.
Oh, that's a real number!
Okay, so you could pretty easily narrow it down to, if it is some kind of evil ritual, obviously evil deity. Offering of bones is pretty common in, like, most often, like, burnt offerings. Like,
Wow.
you take the bones and you burn them. Disregard the ominous title of the adventure.
Yeah.
Rise of the Bone Burners?
Rise of the Rune Lords, Chapter 1, Burnt Offerings.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ominous.
very ominous.
Well, I
I
guess
mean,
you
what do
could
you talk
say
about
that.
Wizard Doom?
Mm.
I
Yeah.
guess
I
you
mean,
could
yeah.
say last night's ritual was a real bone burner. Like
Is, is there
barn
is
burner.
there anything else I can glean, or like to what purpose would you burn the bones of a holy man?
So usually that would be like a particular like see it really depends on the deity in question. Like if it was something like a demon lord, it might just be just to spite them. Or if it was a whereas a devil it might be you have a particular vendetta against this person. So it's hard to say for certain. The fact that there are goblins involved definitely implies a more chaotic leaning.
Uh, can I can I trade for an extra fact by telling you an actual real life fact about sacrifice and offerings by fire in rituals,
Go for it.
in like religious rituals? Fun fact: there is an old Latin word for sacrifice by fire for the purpose of religious rituals. Uh, the word is Holocaust. That's what that word originally means.
Yep.
And obviously it is no longer really used as such, not like anybody was doing any fire sacrifices anyway.
I thought you said this was a fun fact.
Yeah.
Especially fun.
I did
It is
say
a
it
good
was a,
fact, though.
It is a
I,
good fact.
I did say it was a fun fact that was very misleading. I am sorry.
It's okay.
Uh,
Talia forgives you.
Anyway.
Leaf, however.
Everybody's sipping from their red solo cups, looking at Melanie.
Okay. Yeah, I have
I
interesting bit of information about this scene. There is the one body missing, but only the one body.
oh,
So,
the skeletons are from somewhere else.
yeah, the
Skeleton
skeletons
Crypt Day?
came from somewhere else.
Can,
Um,
can NASA make a wild called shot argument?
I would like to try and identify the dress, the armor,
The rope?
see where it comes from, because, I mean, especially if it's from within this country, they might have very distinctive clan pattern or
Okay.
identifying armor.
Yeah. Give me a knowledge local.
So I have a +1 for a total of +0.
Hell yeah.
Me gripping my desk. What about knowledge nobility?
This their armor and weapons are so like painfully generic. Like they are completely unadorned. The style is the style is very much just like someone
You know what this
painted
is?
like a fucking skeleton in armor.
Yeah,
And that's
I know
what
what
it
this
is.
is. This is a false flag operation. You know, this is just like, this is the US, remove identifying markers. Yeah, we got him.
I was gonna say, does this perhaps strike as like, yeah, somebody literally just fucking like store bought some armor or whatever to equip their skeletons? Like this isn't an actual undead warrior. This is like, yeah, I raised a skeleton because I'll just grab this fucking armor. I don't know, it was like $20 at the convenience store.
See, the condition of the armor makes that unlikely because it is
Okay.
beat up.
Is this the piezo module telling us there's no information here?
There is some information to be gained.
From the bones.
A little bit. It's
I have a question.
yep.
You may.
Is there a way to figure out how old the bones are?
Oh my god, if only I had a cold skill unlock phrenology.
Ah,
I mean, I think you are
Like
technically
carbon dating
capable
kit.
of using it because, like,
Wait, I do have it, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Arcana, isn't it?
I'm gonna use my carbon dating kit.
yeah.
I have a
Holy shit.
I have a hunch that I
Are
have
you
no I
French?
ha,
Are you
it,
French?
no I have no proof of this, but I have to wonder. There was there was a fire a couple years ago near the cathedral, right?
Yeah, that's what killed the previous priest.
Which is the one that had his bones destroyed.
Destroyed, taken, question mark.
Purloined.
Hmm.
I have to wonder if this is related to what happened then.
If somebody, you think somebody burnt some offerings back then for some reason?
I'm not entirely sure yet. There's not enough information.
To achieve
And
what, though?
I'm not sure. That's what
Hey,
I'm wondering as well with these skeletons as well. If they died when that incident happened, that would explain where they came from.
I spit on them. Down dead.
But
I think I'm gonna occult skill unlock knowledge arcana, phrenology, these fucking
Ooh,
skeletons.
pull out the racism magic. All right,
not,
roll that
that was
Arcana.
not my intent with this.
Melanie, after that fact, I don't know if I want to see this magic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm just trying to be useful for the
I
game.
think.
Melanie,
Yeah,
maybe you
I
should
think
get
we
some
need
new
to distance
textbooks.
ourselves. I think we need to distance ourselves from Melanie
No.
now.
So, please, I can't handle another call out post.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's too
gonna
late. I'm already posting it to Tumblr.
I'm just gonna roll a 2 and it'll be fine. See?
There it is!
Racism is bad.
Insane.
Never do it.
What the hell is wrong with this game?
Yeah,
No, this one's okay.
you fucking you try to do phrenology and then remember, wait, that's a pseudoscience and isn't fucking real, so you give up.
You lose belief in your magic.
Losing my
Okay, is there
racism.
another way to figure out how old these bones are that doesn't involve racism?
Wait,
Give me a heal check.
a what?
Heal.
Oh boy.
I mean, I think you can lick them, and that will tell you.
That tells you
No, that
if
just
they're
tells-
bones.
Yeah,
I think you can cut them open and count the rings on them.
That's a tree.
I thought you were Leaf.
I am Leaf.
leave me
I'm
alone.
just not gonna roll this skill check.
You have a
I'm gonna
negative wisdom.
heal. I'm not racist.
Okay.
Whatever you say.
You roll a heal check
See,
at your reputation.
I rolled a
Racist
1 on the
Jones.
racism check, and then rolled a 16, and it's the dice have decided. Melanie, not racist. Not Ophidia on this one.
Okay.
We'll leave that to the racism court to decide.
No.
So,
There was some tiefling lawyer to help us.
looking at this, it's really bizarre because these skeletons, between the two of them, are not the same age. The miscellaneous bones in betweenst them do not appear to be the same age. They don't appear to even, like, be the same, like, the bones don't match upright. Like, oh, someone just disconnected.
Oh, I didn't
I
hear.
didn't hear that.
Okay.
It was you, Ghost. You disconnected
What?
from the foundry.
What?
Oh, from the foundry.
From the foundry? It's not. Oh, you're there. Says I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. We're so back.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're just jigsaw assembled ass skeletons.
Yes.
Jigsaw, you say?
Da 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 da.
We can't do this again.
Gossip. Oh, we need to get Sam to put the Saw moments up back on.
Sam isn't here, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's only bones.
Sam's in the trap.
If I'm to understand what you were saying earlier, none of the bones in these two skeletons match up. They're all from a bunch of different ages.
Seems
people,
like it.
presumably.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's
Well-
what I gathered as well.
Well,
So
that's weird.
I would assume somebody just kind of raided a large pile of remains and stuck together whatever they could find. Because obviously, if you have something like points outside, I forget the word, the place where all the dead bodies get buried.
Cemetery.
Cemetery?
Yeah, if there's something like a cemetery, then obviously all of the bones in there are going to be from like different, they're going to be differently old from each other. So I assume someone just had a big pile of a bunch of like various mortal remains and stuck them together.
This is disgraceful. Sacrilegious of the dead.
Seems so odd.
Can I roll knowledge religion?
I give you a head that.
It's so interesting watching you guys, like, piecing together what's happening here.
Can we examine the rest of the cemetery? I don't know. Why would have?
Oh, I'm pretty sure they kidnapped a priest's bones so they could.
Oh my God! Can we check out the rest of the bodies in the crypts to see if any of them have individual bones missing?
Oh yeah, I just came to that conclusion as well.
So they're all still sealed. So you need to, like, actually, like, crowbar them open or something.
Oh, well, that's probably pointless then.
Can I do a
Is there
check
any
on the
sign
robe?
of tampering?
What kind
Like sign that someone had sealed them after opening them and like getting their bones.
No, it's all the original mortar still.
Okay.
Cam, you're looking at that robe?
Yeah.
What you
I
looking
don't
for?
know. I just looking at it for any kind of evidence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you describe the robe for starters? Is it just grey robe, TM?
Yes, it is a completely unassuming gray robe.
What does the label say? Made in China, Taiwan,
Um,
Sierra Leone.
Let's see, what else? Give me a
Here's-
perception to check out that robe.
D20.
That's a number.
Better than average.
Oh, I can fish.
There, Cam, you notice there's a lot of, like, there was a lot of stitch work with no apparent reason on this robe. So it looks as though at one point it had, like, patches on it that are no longer there.
So, gang, here's a thought. It wants to put a,
You finally threw out a detect magic. The robe does have a faint magic aura.
what school?
Make a knowledge arcana.
I know.
Oh, right, I have to do.
I know what this thing is.
Is it right? Is it one of those robes of useful items, I assume? But, like, that's meta knowledge. I can't.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna roll. We both roll Arcana. We both roll Arcana. Let's do that.
Where's my
It's
fucking...
the spellcaster rolls arcana, so Leaf, do you also have detect magic?
I don't.
Okay.
Sorry.
You are able to identify that is an aura of necromancy.
It's
I'm
a
sorry,
robe
is
of
this the-
bones.
I'm sorry, is this a robe of necromancy?
A robe of useful bones.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
this
just
a-
thinking that.
Robe of pull out random bones to make a skeleton.
Yeah.
Make a spellcraft to identify this item.
Okay, that
Ah,
I can do.
Yes.
Skeleton assembly cloak.
Never mind.
please, dice.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
This is in
I'm
fact
coming back.
a spent robe of bones. It works exactly like a
fucking
robe of
God.
useful items, but instead of having like torches and rope and shit, it has skeletons and zombies that you just pull out and make, and then either mind control or they eat you.
Wait,
That's so fucking dumb.
wait,
I love
wait.
it.
Hold on. I just realized. How many do those usually have? Like, how many patches?
Lots.
We
There's
only saw
usually
2 skeletons.
there's usually two each of human skeletons, goblin fast zombie, wolf skeletons, human tough zombie, heavy horse skeleton, and plague ogre zombie.
Well, we know the encounters for the rest of this game.
Me holding my head in my hands. I should have just been a normal paladin.
Wait, so
I
the didn't we encounter like the dog skeleton or something, or the wolf skeleton, whatever it was,
No.
during the goblin fight?
No,
yeah, that was a normal dog. That was a goblin hound or whatever.
that was a goblin dog. They're
Yeah.
giant rats that goblins train as dogs.
Ah, I see.
I have a question.
Go for it.
How long have we been investigating?
Hour, give or take.
The captain blew the horn to get more guard. Did they ever show up?
When you guys leave the crypt, there are guards waiting out there. They did show.
I was afraid that they were just like slaughtered by the other
Yeah,
undead.
the moment you said that, I was like, "Ooh, oh no!"
No, I can drop some sandpoint guards.
Leaf is trying to stay far away from the guards.
Leave me out of it.
The rest of the guards are pretty friendly towards Leaf. It's only Hemlock that's
Oh,
a
okay,
fucking
okay.
piece of shit.
Gotcha.
It's a real Spider-Man situation.
Oh, it really is. I love it.
Illusory Chaska fucking melts at some point too.
I tapped in earlier, Luzio Chaska stands there awkwardly for a second and then politely excuses himself into the darkness of the crypt.
Gonna have
Cam
kids.
is like, okay, so we have a cult. We stole priest bones for a ritual. And he's probably like an evil god or something that like really hates Desna specifically.
Who could possibly hate Desna?
There's a
Possible
thought.
god could hate Desna.
There's a thought. Hey, GM. I'm not strictly a worshiper of Desna, but like I'm in the neighborhood. Also, how do I get rid of this cone?
Is there Is there a code?
Drink
There's a
it.
detect magic cone.
Oh,
It's here.
If you go into
you're
the
not-
measurement controls settings on the left, you can then select it and delete it.
sure enough, there is a tiny 60-foot cone.
Okay. It's gone.
I need to check fucking who doesn't like Desna.
Any god that has a beef with Saren Ray or Shaylin, obviously Robogoat, I believe.
Let's see. So
No, not not the
Desna was one of the original gods to fight against Rovagug and imprison him.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, Zon-Cathon, again. I haven't even heard of who the fuck is Zamandur. What the fuck?
You don't know
That's
Zamandur?
my boy.
That's my main man, Zamandur.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody knows Zamandur.
Everybody knows this guy.
Oh, great old one. Okay.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I do get the impression that the real answer is there might be some manner of rune lord.
Let's see.
But we all know that.
Oh, also, Desna has particular beef with Lamashtu because Lamashtu fucking murdered the previous god of beasts and like ate
right.
them.
Yeah. Yeah, that was another one I was trying to think of.
So we just need to find a cult then? And them to hit them with the swords and stuff, the usual stuff.
Yeah, fucking Hemlock re-enters the scene. Yeah, there's a lot of nasty shit. I'll definitely keep my eyes open for any fucking cults, I guess. Meanwhile, thanks for the help. Thanks for whacking the skellies. Fucking,
Oh, he really is hip with the kids.
I'm trying really hard.
Well then, I can see that you are
Old
trying.
grown man.
He tries really hard.
Wow, everyone, maybe the cops are all right.
That's right. Gabletop says cops.
No.
They're all right.
No.
Maybe blue wives do matter.
Maybe.
Melanie,
Oh.
Melanie, you just barely avoided the racism. Don't backslide.
Melanie, no!
Hey,
No.
it's
Walter White getting put in the car.
Hag.
Fucking,
Ironic.
yeah, and
Yep.
that seems to be all there is to find here.
Well then,
I guess I can report back to Father Xanthus, tell him the unfortunate news. Maybe he might know more.
I'm gonna cast Find Cult.
That is
I-
not your divination spell that you
Holy
have.
shit! No! Oh, I got him! Ooh, I fucking got him! I used the appraise skill unlock on the wrong thing. I have the robe of bones. I can find out things about its previous owner.
oh
Yes,
shit.
you can. You'll need to wait till tomorrow for that.
Yeah, tomorrow. I can do that tomorrow. But
Melanie, why are you holding all his bones?
I shake out the robe, bones just kind of keep falling out.
There are no more bones left in it, unfortunately.
They've all been used for one reason or another.
Mm.
Well, if you don't need my assistance anymore, I will leave you all for the moment.
Oh, we should tell Talia we got it all figured out. If only she's here.
I don't know, gang.
Talia is not privy to this investigation. I see no reason to involve her without. Well, I see no reason at all, really, to involve her in the investigation.
I don't want to. I don't want to scare her.
It's
She's
true,
a
but I
very.
do not want to endanger her.
She's a very gentle soul. I believe she would be very upset if she knew.
Yeah,
Indeed.
please don't go blabbing details of this fucking private investigation.
but
Like
she's gonna be so sad if you don't tell her about Leaf.
Well, I presume that Leaf's presence here was purely because of her. Am I right in assuming so, Leaf?
We all turn to leave. Leaf's already gone.
Leaf about to leave. I'm sorry, I don't know who this Talia person is. Are you talking about that small green tiefling woman?
You know her. Suspicious. I
the
rolled
small
to
green
figure
tea
it
lady.
out.
She- Like, she was the one that told me that you all were looking for me.
Yes, indeed.
Well, maybe we should figure out something, a better form of communication between us for you to get my attention.
We'll just have to, show the leaf signal.
Call my name into the wind. I will hear.
I feel like people are gonna think I'm crazy if I just start shouting leaf.
Yeah, don't do
I'm
that.
pointing at every leaf on the road. Well, thanks for your help, legendary small town hero Leaf.
You're welcome. Disappears into the night, casts Penumbra on myself, walks into the darkness.
Accidentally cast Penumbra
It's
Blast.
10 a.m.
We just came from breakfast.
Yeah, shadows manifest around Leaf as they make their exit.
She goes into the shadows to make more shadows and disappear.
She's
Yeah.
so cool.
That's so cool.
Oh
They're
no, I'm
so
gonna
cool.
get Melanie. I'm gonna get canceled.
That's it. Come on,
How's it feel?
I mean, what is this? Racism, cop acceptance, fucking misgendering.
Maybe we should cancel Rise of the Ruin Lords.
Honestly,
Yeah, this
tabletop aside,
episode,
this
this
is it.
episode sucks. Peter, blow the stream up with your mind.
Hang on, I'm checking our Twitch and our viewership is higher than ever.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got rated by Andrew Tate.
Oh.
And Asmongold.
Who the fuck
They-
is Voice Crystal?
Giving us a shout out at the Anti-Woke Game Awards.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Finally. I mean,
a
it
gay
would be
channel
fitting.
that's not afraid to say the truth.
It would be fitting because I'm pretty sure the Anti-Woke Game Awards had like every category was a won by a woke game.
Yes.
The main thing I remember is that the best race game was awarded to fucking Nightmare Cart, which was
Yeah.
made by a singular trans woman.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, her response to that on Twitter was amazing.
We love this.
No, like in a good way. She responded to that of like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go kiss my transgender wife now.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm
Alright.
pretty sure she updated the game to add a trans
Yeah.
flag to the main menu.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Melanie Wigglesworth is going to confiscate evidence from the scene, which is to say, she's going to take those robes, fold them, hold on to them,
Yeah.
give them a little kiss.
For the right.
And
That's not bad.
Okay.
I guess, are we doing anything later?
Yeah. What happens next? What's the next step?
Are we
Yeah.
I
doing
guess-
anything later? Kamasa begins to blush, thinking she's about to get asked out.
Oh, Kamasa, you have been asked out so many times just for being, like, local hero Kamasa who killed a bunch of goblins.
People keep asking me out when I go to get my cart full of bread.
I
White
would kill
bread.
them where they stand. It's fine though. I get to tenderly sponge bath you every day.
People keep asking me out, and I don't know why. I'm
Okay.
already outside.
Yeah, you're already
Kulon,
out with me.
like, opening every anonymous love letter, making sure they're not fucking anthraxed.
Yeah. Every time someone approaches to ask you out, I just like slowly unsheaths my sword.
Nobody has asked me out yet. I look at my charisma score, which continues to be a 7.
Oh, we can go out.
Yeah, the script sucks. Let's leave.
I know, it's like stuffy in here.
And stuff.
And on that note, gamer, I guess the main other thing I can think of is talking to Father Xanthus, but I might also want to do that after trying and potentially failing to psychometry this magic robe.
Yeah, maybe above table psychometry the robe and then talk to the person.
Yeah, but I have to psychometry the robe in game tomorrow. So
Okay.
if anything would happen, if anyone wants to do something in the rest of this day, it would have to, be before I psychometry the robe.
I'm level 1, there's nothing to do.
There is something else that happens.
Unless we level up?
No. There is something else that happens later that evening.
You cutting out what?
Oh,
robot.
Peter got eaten by a robot later.
eating by a robot? Hello, am I fixed now?
Yeah,
Yep,
you're
you're
back
back
now.
now.
Okay.
It was more like a Kai moment.
Ah,
Not quite getting eaten out by a robot.
Oh,
we can dream.
You can dream. I
Look.
can have nightmares.
What happens later today, Peter?
Yeah,
and you can make a decision.
later
It
today.
may not be the best decision, but it's a decision you
Ellie,
can make.
what happens later today,
Okay.
Peter?
Kamasa, where are you hanging out that evening? Are you enjoying fucking another free dinner at the Rusty Dragon, or are you heading back home?
Oh, she's probably still helping people out into the evening,
Okay. Well,
cleaning goblin graffiti,
cleaning goblin graffiti.
also known as blood and guts.
They did try to actually graffiti things. They can't.
Oh, is that Tess?
Actually, wait, no, never mind. Goblins do not write. Writing steals your soul. Common goblin knowledge.
They didn't write, they were drawing pictograms.
And yeah,
They drew among us.
Kamasa, you are approached by a local that you're at least passingly familiar with. I'll drop her down.
I shall intercede.
Me looking at her portrait. Ah, okay, Paizo.
Yep. Hey.
Oh,
Cam, right?
Oh, hi. Yeah, what's up?
You're like one of the hero people. Fucking, your 13 sound scares me every time.
I didn't even roll a 13.
You didn't? What the fuck? I heard your 13 sound play.
The dark die. It
That's
haunts your
me.
dreams.
that's me out of the darkness behind, just like giving the death scare that's there to this woman.
We're finding
Yes.
this woman.
The dark die.
Oh my. We're gonna.
I cock my gun.
What?
Yeah, I'm one of the heroes. I don't really call myself a hero of the whole thing. Like, I helped out.
Don't be humble. So...
Okay, I'm a hero.
Yeah. Recently,
You're very heroic.
you know, my dad runs the general store, and we've been having kind of a pest problem recently. I was wondering if you might be able to help.
Oh, they stole the golden claw.
Our
Rats in the basement.
our basement is full of rats.
Oh. Like
And-
big ones?
Yeah, it's and I mean, just yesterday I saw one the size of a goblin, I swear, hiding behind a barrel, and my dad doesn't really believe me, thinks I'm exaggerating. So I was wondering if you might be able to help.
Oh yeah, I could probably muster up my band of adventurers
I mean,
to hunt a rat.
there's not that many rats. Like, you could probably handle it on your own.
I'll
Mm,
always be by your side.
I don't know if they can get a horse down the stairs though. Go on.
I will squeeze. I cannot leave you alone, especially not after the incident with the. With the
We could probably go check it out. Just real quick.
Indeed.
I really wouldn't take that long to find my friends though. But it's fine.
No, it's fine. Like, just you on your own is enough.
Yeah,
I
I'm
will
just
not
choosing not to
leave
roll a
my
sense
lady
motive on
master
this.
alone.
Hold on. Am I in insight check distance of this one?
Yeah, you can roll a fucking sense motive. Cam is being propositioned right now.
Yeah.
The only person who is allowed to be alone with my lady is myself.
Exactly. It fucking undoes one of the buttons on my shirt. There's a rat in my basement. You want
Go on,
to check it out?
Exactly that.
Come on, you gotta relax.
That's such a horrible way to put it. That just makes it sound like you're saying you have an STD. Not rats in my basement.
Yeah.
Only you can help me.
Can you give me your credit card and the 3 funny numbers on the back?
My slip.
We shall investigate these rats for you.
I think, Melanie tries to subtly, does like the lend me your emotion. Is like, she doesn't get it. She's too stupid.
I mean, did I get it from the 18th?
Yeah, you get it, Kulan.
Okay. I'm gonna give her a glare from that. From my lady? Excuse me? My lady?
Kulon, you gotta relax. You're being a little too uptight right now.
Yeah,
Listen,
don't be so uptight. Moves in closer.
I'm trying to like
sheathes my
pull-
sword slightly.
pull her aside, like pointing Kamasi, like, listen, she does not have 2 brain cells to put together. Tom has the rock. You have to be very obvious.
Kulon,
Alright.
I'm being serious here. You being pretty scary lately. You gotta take it down a notch.
You can't hear me. I'm whispering.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Kulon. We're all
Oh,
going
I misheard. I thought you said Melanie.
Indeed, but you know.
Listen to me. I understand. I could even maybe try to help you, but you have to listen to me.
Who are you talking to?
The Shayla Svinder. What is it? It's apparently her name.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, you can give me a knowledge local on her.
I have one of those.
Okay.
My dice are normal again. Hooray!
I'm still seeing shadow dice whenever anyone rolls for some reason.
No, by normal again, I mostly mean I've stopped rolling 1s and 2s a while ago.
So lately, Shaylis's older sister has been in the gossip mill a lot. Gossip mill, ha ha ha. Rumor is that she's been shacking up with a worker at the lumber mill, and her overly protective father is fucking up in arms about it, on the warpath constantly. Shaylis herself is honestly even more of a troublemaker. Like she's kind of been using, like, maybe she just is acting out so that daddy will pay attention to her again, but she has been like banging half the town. Like, it's
Maybe she does have rats in her basement.
maybe she does have rats in her basement.
God.
Good lord.
This is an amazing payoff.
Right?
To you telling us, oh yeah, there's a totally real rats in my basement part of this adventure.
Yes, there is.
So anyway,
And
the Rune Lords, the Rising. But right now, this is the most important.
Cam's gonna get to that basement, find out there's no rats in there, and go, "Well, I'm going home."
Oh no. See, if you get to the basement, there is a bed set up with candles and rose petals.
That's not a rat.
Cute.
Now, one of those rats in here, you got fucking like shit down here.
Shayla,
Come on,
listen.
this is
to
how
me.
you get ants and rats.
You have to grasp the Kamasa firmly. You have to look her in the eye, and you have to say, "I want to make out with you, and perhaps more."
Gotcha. She turns to Kamasa. Alright, you're not good on subtlety shit. You wanna bang?
My lady,
Bang
I'm
on
not sure if
what?
I can allow this.
Bang on what? With a barrel?
Even less
Rats?
subtle.
My lady, she's propositioning me. Again,
Yeah, to fight
Another
rats
person.
in her basement.
no.
To fuck. Hands on shoulders, shaking you slightly.
Puts hand over mouth. Shock. That's a swear.
Blushes a little bit, maybe.
Young lady,
Who's
perhaps
to say?
Oh,
you should
oh,
find someone else.
I'm not really into that kind of stuff.
Shrugs. Your loss. Sachets away.
Is that her name? Wait, no. Wasn't one of them called
Shayless away.
Her name is
Shayless.
Shayless.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Shayla's away.
That was weird. Wait, she still has rats in her basement.
No, that was.
Oh, she.
And the sea.
Fun fact, the way that this encounter is, like, one of the ways it can end is if you follow her, her dad catches you in the basement and fist fights you.
Oh my god, that's
I'm
right.
so glad you entered that with fight.
And I just want to fucking share, where is it? The last sentence from this section of the adventure. Just straight up, if your players are murder hobos and actually kill these people, here's what happens.
23 days in jail.
And then
And then sent to McNamara for. Okay, yeah, cool.
I was
We
about to say,
meet
they're
a
pretty white then.
tiefling. He's a lawyer.
God, just like in Carrion Crown.
This is actually the
This is what-
backdoor reboot to Carrion Crown.
This is how Carrion Crown gets canonified even further.
Hey, Talia.
Oh, hey.
God, I'm so glad you missed that.
What? She kind of adjusts her glasses. Missed what?
Uh,
Look at this nerd.
that was a solicitor.
Solicitor. Solicitor. She tilts her head, confused.
This is just like a time that one lady came up to me while I was in the local bathhouse and said that there should be a lifeguard on the beach, and I was like, this isn't the beach, this is a
Beach
bathtub.
is a fair.
Like, meaningfully looks back between Cam and Talia, and it's just like, look at this.
I'm almost imagining that's like that diagram or Punnett squared where it's like knows what sex is, has had sex before, doesn't know what sex is, has not, and it's just the party,
Hmm.
I'm
and it's
just
just like like for Talia is like people assume she doesn't know what sex is, has had sex before.
it's like
That,
it's
good for
fucking
them.
I don't know. I'm sorry. It's a very funny joke to me.
yeah. I think I was just thinking of a scene of Cam and Pulan, but in the lemon seeding hose bit.
Ah,
Fucking hose. Seeing all lemons.
uh,
Okay, now. All right. What?
I mean,
Is it still the same day or is?
Yeah, that was evening of the same day.
Did I just
Okay.
get 200 XP from it?
Yes.
Let's go.
wait, how much XP do we have?
770. I
Was
have
that
770.
purely to Cam or all of us?
That was everyone for diffusing the situation without getting into a fist fight with Vin Vinder.
For
Yeah.
diffusing the situation without at all interacting with it.
Yeah. As long as that
Huh?
situation ends without fisting, we're good.
All right then.
Also,
How did the talk with the sheriff go?
oh, uh, there does appear to be some very strange things going on in town.
Oh, well then I'll probably try, stick to the local the library and try to stay out of trouble.
It, that might be best for now. Like, I hope I'll be able to actually tell you more soon, but truth is, I myself am not quite sure on a lot of these details.
Oh, I totally get it. It's like it's hush hush like police stuff and whatnot.
I'm not a cop. I'm not racist. I'm not a cop. I'm not
Who said that you were?
racist.
I was just saying that it seemed like you were working with the guard, so like.
I'm crying and shitting.
Oh,
No, no, no. Not real. Uh, it's yeah, no. He insisted we be very hush hush about the whole affair.
I get it. I get it. If you need to, research anything, let me know.
I, I, I could. I would. Do you have keys to the library?
Do I have keys to the library?
yeah.
Do you?
Okay. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I'd be down for some. Spend time hanging out, late night research with the girl.
Oh yeah.
If you should be willing, there's actually some relevant religious texts I kind of want to read over again.
Sure, I can unlock it for you.
Thank you. And I guess that's what we do for the rest of the day.
Okay.
Do you want to have that be a scene? Do you just want to hand wave? We then read.
Yeah. Nerds can read.
Can I? No,
I can't actually.
So that's not true. I've seen you read.
Hmm. I guess if there is nothing else, I am preparing for that psychometry check.
Okay. Yeah.
Could I read up anything in the library? Could I get any sort of bonus on the appraise check through library resources?
I don't think the library could do anything to help with this.
That's reasonable. Uh, so, dawn of the next day. I have like a 50% chance at passing this.
What kind of check is it?
It's a
Appraise.
DC 15 appraise check to activate my psychometric powers.
Does anyone have a way of supporting that?
I
Fine.
fucking do it, baby!
Fucking
Okay.
It's the
Nice.
emotional Talia support.
yeah.
So, what information are you trying to get? I think it's.
I'm
fuck,
trying to get information about the previous owner of this item.
Okay.
Uh, it says but historical significance or the last previous owner, such as a glimpse of the last owner's appearance or its emotional state when it's last used the item, determined by the GM. You learn one more piece of information for every 10 by which your check result exceeds the DC. So by I get exactly 2 pieces of information
Okay.
psychometrically
Good job.
about the last person who owned and used this robe.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, the last person who owned this robe, their emotional state was pretty turbulent. They were not exactly guilty, that's not quite right. I guess more just nervous about being caught, like terrified of the repercussions.
Hmm.
And I will also give you.
So they weren't very confident then.
Yeah, I'll also give you his appearance.
Oh.
Oh. Knowledge local.
Yeah, I was about to say, I assume we don't recognize this person.
Make a knowledge
Oh.
local.
I mean, I say we. I'm assuming is
Have I met this man?
only Melanie allowed to make that check?
Yes,
'Cause
because she's
I
the
don't
only
know.
one who can see him.
Yeah, I thought so.
So you don't know, like, you've definitely seen him before, but it's been a long time. Like, 'cause Melanie, you're in your like early 20s, right? Late teens.
Melody's like, I want to say 17.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah, she's 17.
you were very young the last time you saw this guy. So it's hard to remember, but you're pretty sure at some point your mom introduced you to this guy. But you don't remember the details. Something to do with her work.
I guess, like, given that I don't have a profession artist or anything, I probably can't whip up a fucking portrait of this dude.
Nope.
But
I mean,
looks. I assume this is an elf of some variety, right?
Elf, probably more half elven based on the look of him.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess time to go talk to my mom.
how long are you able to see the image?
A minute. Well, I think it's just like flashes of the image. So you see like a couple different poses of the guy, like with a crowbar cracking something open, presumably the sarcophagus, and looking around.
But certainly not long enough to make even an amateurish sketch then.
No.
Yeah.
Even if I knew how to draw. But I'd probably enough to be like, okay, so like a half elven guy, long brown hair. He got like a necklace, sort of like a choker going on here.
That's
Seems to be
everything within
carrying
20 miles.
Seems to be carrying rolls of paper on him. Oh, I get like, oh, I can actually hold. I forgot I can hold control to get like the full body art. So, half elven archer guy.
Let's see. What does your mom remember?
Yeah, I assume this is like first thing in the morning. I get out of bed. I do my fucking psychometric reading of the evil bone robe, and I'm like, oh, I did it.
Okay.
Kind of hurries downstairs, still kind of, messy looking, and catches mom before she leaves the house. Like, Mom, have you ever met like a half elven guy, long brown hair. Think he was an archer or something. Was a ranger maybe. Something to do with your job.
Describe your mom to me. What's she like? You mentioned that she's like the polar opposite of you being goth.
She can't.
I Yeah, I think she's like very live, laugh, love.
Okay.
Like a. She's white.
Uh, no, I think she probably like the kind of woman whose family name is Wigglesworth, but like
British.
straight up. I imagine her as like little bit chubby, uh, got like
What looks like me.
cheery attitude. Maybe a little bit of a gossip at the glass blowery, but
She
like
has to be for
very
real.
very like a salt of the earth kind of woman, I would imagine.
Well, there
I'll
aren't
send you a
many half
picture.
elves in town, but long hair. I'm going to give her. Let's see. Oh, I already rolled for her, right? See, I'm trying to think of how much I can give away without skipping you too much ahead and rushing
Mm-hmm.
you into an encounter that will get you killed because you're not leveled up.
Yeah. Sorry for having skills that didn't exist when this adventure was published. I'll do it again.
Yeah. So, most. The main one I remember from work would be Little Pseudo. You remember him? Oh, such a nice boy. Shame about shame about his mom.
He's such a nice lad.
Like
Um,
fucking eye switch. Mama. Okay.
but he left town some years ago. He's gone. His sister's still around. You could ask her. Um, oh, what was her name? Little Amako. You know her. She was at the festival.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Yeah, he was the boss man's oldest son. Well, only son, oldest child. Well,
I
sort of.
The,
You
the boss
remember
man.
the. Oh, I suppose you would be too young to remember that. It was a bit of a controversy because I don't know. Your mom goes into full gossip mode. I don't
Mhm.
know if you've noticed, but he's a half elf, but his mama and his daddy, they both human. Ain't no elves there.
Ruh-roh.
Hmm. And you're saying something happened to his mom about it. Is that perhaps related to you know?
Let's see. Well, he was. He himself was raised in the Turandarok Academy, just kind of distant from the family, but his. Let's see. When he kind of made a big deal of. His mother fell off one of the cliffs in the night, and he was very adamant that Kaijitsu pushed her, and but I can't imagine, like, sure, he's a grumpy old man, but he doesn't have it in him to kill someone. You can see it in his eyes.
Hmm.
And yeah, they got into a fight, and that's the last time anyone saw Little Pseudo. Maybe a Mako managed to track him down. You should ask her.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. Hurries back up the stairs, hurriedly applies a 10-step goth makeup routine.
How old is your character, by the way?
17.
Right, yeah, that explains the energy.
Yeah. And yeah, no, she's fucking running out of the house.
It's
She's hustling.
It's fucked up
Wow.
because the other party also found out about him early, but because they learned his name, kind of, from an interrogated goblin.
You mean I could have interrogated that goblin better?
There's a specific goblin that you did not interact with that knows this information.
No, Top.
It's not tough.
Yeah, that other guy that we just kind of
Cap-
killed. That's fair. We should have interrogated the boss goblin. That's reasonable.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I haven't really settled on where in town she lives, but I think I nominated a building for that at one point, and then for Gord.
I think it was this one? Because that's right by the glassworks.
It sounds reasonable enough.
This changes things that your character is 17. That's wild. You're the
Running
baby.
around,
I'm assuming you're the baby of the group then.
Oh, for sure.
probably. There's the joke, like, I made the teen girl squad joke. I thought everyone was, like, on the younger side a little bit.
Leaf and Talia are 26.
Oh,
They're the
That's
same
good.
age? What?
Yeah, weird, right?
that's crazy. Twinsies.
How did I...
Actually, Leaf is like 27. She's like a year older. It's fine.
Yeah.
Where to go first? Going down her Talia in library, not involved in investigation. Oh god, I don't want to go to Cam's mansion.
Do you want to just say that you run into Leaf?
We can make that happen. I mean, if we're gonna coincidentally run into each other,
I'll say Leaf is probably doing more diplomacy to try and find out more about any cults in the area.
I was wondering, does
Oh, shit.
Leaf do like patrols and stuff like that? As
Oh, yeah,
you know,
she does.
mm,
She does do patrols. She
Spider-Man pointing meme. You. I,
Oh, you, Melanie, right?
Yes, correct. Oh my god, I'll be flattered later. I think I found the lead.
Right. What is the lead?
The previous owner of the rook looks around and suddenly gets like a little bit, like, leans in, whispers like the previous owner of this robe. I think, was what she said his name, Maman? What she call him?
Pseudo kaijutsu.
Pseudo. It was apparently someone by the name of Pseudo Kaijutsu, the brother of I already
Omega.
Ameko, the brother of Ameko. You know, the one we met during the Goblin raid. That one. With the-
Yes, I do believe that she sounds familiar, yes.
Yeah, the guy who previously owned this robe with the bones, the skeletons. It's our brother.
Ah, I see. Hey, miss, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
Apparently
16.
nobody's seen him in town for quite some time. He's gone in the mysterious circumstances, and there's supposed to be some sort of, thing going on. Somebody apparently killed his mom. It was probably his dad. Maybe they're like half elves, even though the parents are not elves at all, and it's so strange. Everything, the whole mystery, and maybe he wants to do something for vengeance, but why would he be stealing the bones of a dead holy man? How does that fit into the picture? How does that fit into the picture, Leaf?
Okay. Take a deep breath.
That was impressive.
That was very. Miss Melanie, that was a lot of information all at once, but I think I caught most of it.
Okay, let me say it again.
Just in case. You accidentally pressed A instead of B, so now I'm going to repeat the exposition.
No, no. Click, 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 click.
Oh, you accidentally clicked one too much. It's going again.
That's why you always
All right,
mash
let's-
B during those cutscenes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
There, see, less.
All right,
Uh,
let's go get the other two compatriots,
yes,
and then go see this. What was her name? Ameko.
Ameka
Okay, let's do that.
vibrates.
Like mumbling a little out of earshot. She's like, "Geez, this sounds worse than my. This sounds family drama. Ugh."
Relatable in it.
I would prefer not to speak about my family.
That was out of character.
Oh, okay, okay.
If it was in character, I would have said it more like this. But yeah, I guess we can. We pick up Cam and Kula somewhere.
Okay.
That's her name, right? Kulan.
Well, actually, so, I think I read somewhere that with the Shawanti, names that actually end in "a," the "a" sound are more feminine.
Kulana?
And that's so I considered making, it Kulan, Kula, or Kulana. But I wanted to keep it Kulan because that's one of the names that I found when doing
I get
research into.
Yeah, we find
Mongolia.
you.
Sorry.
We find you.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Where do we find you?
I'm giving a very. Oh, maybe Kamas is grooming me.
Oh my god, it's so fucked up. We need to cancel Kamasa again.
There we go.
What?
She's giving
Groomer?
me a little brushy on my flank. So she's rubbing my butt.
That's not what the flank is, and I don't think. I thought
It
The
is.
flank is the back. Yeah.
I thought it was
No,
like
we're
the
making Minecraft YouTuber jokes. Okay.
thigh.
That's what it's called. Flanking. I don't know. I don't know
Well-
if that's true.
Flanks are like the sides to back, like technically would be
Yeah.
the haunches, I think.
Yeah, it's like the back to the sides.
It's not even. Yeah, it's before the leg even. It's like around the hip. Yeah.
Yeah. My upper butt.
Also known as your tummy. Kind of. Anyway,
My upper.
We gather the group.
My
we gather the group. Another very impressive round of quickly delivered exposition later.
She's done that twice now. It's still impressive.
Cam
I
finds the other two suspiciously fast.
I really struggle to understand what you're saying. My grasp of Talbeen is not incredible, but I think I got the gist of it.
If you need, we can go step by step.
No, I think
Okay.
that we
Alright.
found someone through your investigation you mentioned you were going to do yesterday.
Mhm.
That's all I need to know.
All right.
Let's go
Let's-
talk to Ameko. I'm so
Alright.
glad I have friends who have charisma scores.
Yes, charisma. That's what I have.
Yeah, charisma. That's what I have.
What
Are
are
we all
you
different?
fucking good for?
I have -1 charisma.
Cam has charisma.
I was
Like-
being genuine.
Yeah.
I have charisma skills under intelligence.
Right, yeah, we both do that, I forgot. I have intelligence, intimidation, but
I have intelligence. The other two.
yeah. Alright. We go talk to Ameko, we go back to the fucking tavern.
Okay. You make your way to the Rusty Dragon. And upon entry, you are immediately ambushed
In combat?
by Alder and Foxglove. Oh,
Yeah, I figured.
hello, friends. I'm so glad you finally made it down to visit me.
Who was that again?
Alder and Foxglove is the noble whose dog got killed.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh. Oh, yes, hello.
Stopped
Yes.
by for your reward, did you?
Would you repeat that?
Did you stop by for your reward then, or just to visit?
I mean, I suppose we can do both.
Yes, yes.
I
Well,
believe we had another purpose here.
If
oh
we like-
yes, of course, silly me. I did invite you, didn't I? I'm going on a boar hunt. Would you like to come?
You in need of food? I believe I have some on me. We are quite busy right now. I don't.
Well, the
I-
food and
unless
also
you-
the sport of it. You know, the tickwood boars are ferocious beasts, and
I see.
every now and then you get the hankering to go man versus nature, you know?
No. I am
Leaf
not a
stands
man.
there, the nature-themed vigilante.
I also do not believe in hunting animals for sport. I say the half horse.
I'm afraid I'm not much with a bow and arrow. Sorry, Mr. Foxglove.
I
Yeah.
mean, you can always just come keep me company. It'll be a fun time.
I've heard-
If you're any good at
we have-
tracking, I could also use that. I am terrible.
Ah,
Perhaps it would be best if you found another pastime then.
I mean,
Perhaps
just
chess.
because you're
I
bad
have
at
heard
something
that
doesn't
chess-
mean you can't enjoy it.
I've heard chess is the thinking man's game.
Oh yes, I'm terrible at that as well.
Indeed. I must apologize. We have official business that must be attended to.
Oh, of course. But tell me, if you have time later this afternoon, horses. Do you have horses? Well, I suppose you. He kind of points at Kulan. I suppose you kind of do, but the rest of you.
I hold on. Intense eye contact as soon as he says you have horses. She can tell he's about to fucking.
Keep digging. Keep
Maybe
digging.
we should cancel him.
I
Hold
feel
on,
like
I'm-
on the microaggression, Leaf's Leaf's eyes are obscured in black usually. You can see a lightning blue ring of her iris just for a second of like this guy.
He's terrible.
I would like to politely yet firmly go. Let us discuss these matters later.
Oh, of course, you're busy. You're
Mr.
busy.
Foxglove.
He goes back to his meal.
If he speaks to me again, I might have to kill him.
Understandable.
I would prefer that you not kill any of the citizenry. It
I admire your restraint so far.
You'll do what? Kind of mean.
It is nothing, my lady.
Do not worry
You
about
said
this.
you would.
It was a jest. Yeah.
Alder in the background. Actually, I think it's pronounced joust.
Alright, horse lady, calm
Buddy.
down. Give me that glove.
Buddy.
No, you don't need to, because I'm already turning towards him. I'm just sort of approaching him.
Let's hey gang. Do we want to play this out really?
I think Leaf will interject and say, "Let's take the diplomatic approach for now."
The
And
diplomatic
leave-
approach would be for me to do you the favor of removing him from your community.
I
He's
look.
not
You
part
said
of
it
our.
yourself, right? We have business here. It's important.
If you, however, this is it's important to.
Not only
She
has
looked over
has
at
he
him.
insulted my honor, he has insulted my people and my very
Philip.
being.
He's harmless.
I seriously doubt that.
Look at him.
Harm, perhaps physically, but my honor?
I. You can change. You can like listen. Please don't do anything that would get us kicked out of this establishment before we have the chance to interrogate the owner.
We just ask that you.
Kulan sort of does that thing where you sort of like move your sort of like face around, just sort of. Okay. Takes a deep breath. Very well then.
It's not worth it.
You can do whatever you want
You're
after
of
we
course right, my
interrogate the
lady. I
owner.
apologize. Yes.
Look, we
You're
do
absolutely
things.
right, my lady.
When heated, we all make decisions that we might not be fully proud of.
I am
I
not
know
in heat.
heat exhaustion is terrible.
I'm not
I
in
meant-
heat at all.
I meant anger / frustration type of heat, not
I see. I
that.
apologize.
Or that, she says to Kamasa, or they say to Kamasa. Fuck.
Fucking dog.
They sigh.
Okay.
Who is this woman that we
Something-
need to talk to?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
where
I thought
is
of a bad
this?
joke, which is her pronouns are they, them.
Yeah, right.
That's canon.
Where is this woman,
Even
Peter?
So Ameko,
Creators have-
fucking Ameko's scurrying back and forth from the kitchen.
Excuse me. A moment of your time, please.
I book in front of her. Halt.
Hey, how's it going?
We have urgent business with you.
I bet you do.
Yes.
Fucking finally taking me up on the offer of free food, huh?
Well, that.
We were here for breakfast.
I apologize. That is not why we are here currently.
We actually have some questions.
I
Of
mean,
a
we can
dire
have-
nature.
if possible, we could have questions with the free food. Says Melanie, who just now realizes she like rushed out of her house after waking up in a complete stress and has not eaten anything today.
My lady Kamasa, are you hungry?
Not particularly.
Then we do not have time for food.
Oh.
No,
We can
no,
get.
I
They
can
can get food. It's fine.
I can hear Miss Melanie's stomach. Let her eat.
Very well, if you insist.
A girl's gotta eat.
I need to grow big and strong.
She is a child?
You can see her ribs.
Good lord. How old?
And pulls my fucking pulls my fucking, I was trying to think of big golf gone, but like, adjusts my corset so you can't see my ribs anymore.
Puts the robe of bones away.
Mm. God.
Miss Melanie, how old are you?
I'm almost 18.
18 years of age and you have yet to procure yourself a meal today? Good lord, you would never survive out in the wild.
Wait, you're
Indeed, we must sup then, immediately.
you're 5 years. Counts on her fingers. 6 years younger than me. 7. I can't do math right now. I'm
How old are you?
24. That'd be 7. 7 years of age. That wasn't Kamasa. That was genuinely nerd.
Oh, okay.
got too deep in character.
Did you know Cam was a positive int score?
But does nerd.
No.
Oh,
That just makes me think of like my witch character. He has like an intelligence of 31 versus Ellie, who does not.
Mm.
That's why it's nice to play characters like Roscoe. Roscoe is smart boy, so I get to be smart.
Oh, that's the beautiful thing about playing E-Day.
you get to be dumb.
It's so natural.
Anyway,
We discuss
Nice.
Melody's age as she waits for her chicken tendies.
once the food arrives, because
She only wants nuggets.
No, she orders a real
Li-
like breakfast menu.
because Leaf is cautious, she waits until after the food arrives in order to ask, grill this woman for information.
Chicken.
Okay.
So,
Well,
we have
something
reason
does happen while you're waiting on food, actually.
oh,
Oh my.
Of course.
Something that might be relevant to your guys' current interest. So, Ameko
Oh,
currently in the kitchen, and Peter apologizes in advance for probably butchering the pronunciation on this. As fucking the tavern door slams open, and this man walks in with 私の娘は一体どこにいるのでしょうか? Terrible. I don't speak Japanese.
Which person walked in?
This guy.
Ah. Wonshitsu Kaishitsu.
does anybody here speak Japanese?
Yeah,
No,
does
I don't-
anyone
I
speak
don't-
Minkayan?
I
No.
don't think so. No.
Can't
I
learn
do not
Japanese
recognize-
from watching anime with subs. So no.
I recognize like maybe 2 words like that.
Yeah,
This is because you learned Japanese from watching anime with stuff.
yes,
I couldn't even learn French when I had daily lessons.
yes. Okay. But everyone else in the bar kind of makes note of him and then gets very quiet and suddenly very interested in whatever they're doing and does not look at him. Lonjiku,
Cam looks at him.
yeah, he stalks across the tavern, eyes scanning the room. And
Here's an idea.
so this is Lonjiku Kaijitsu. Melanie, this is your mom's boss.
I'm
Am I?
He's also Ameko, and he's Ameko's father, not Pseudo's. That's the big controversy there.
Mm-hmm.
And he is one of the wealthiest men in town. He kind of has a reputation for having a bit of a temper. Like, he's in like his 40s, maybe 50s. And he looks a lot older. Like, he looks like he hasn't been sleeping well. But okay. He notices Kamasa. You said Kamasa was continuing to look at him?
Yeah.
Yeah. He meets your eyes and just kind of stalks towards you. Oh, and here we have yet another threat to my town.
Now Kulan gets involved. She's gonna step in between them.
Looks behind her.
Yeah, you very easily can. This man is pretty pathetic.
Watch your tongue, man.
You
Behind
watch your actions. Going around
I am watching
endangering townsfolk with ill-advised antics against these goblins. Should have left the
I am
defense of the
looking around.
town to the guard and other trained professionals.
I have been trained since birth.
Oh,
Ooh, oh, no, that last line. Leaf has to get involved. Uh huh. Sure, because they would have been able to do it all by themselves.
Oh yes, because the exactly what we needed, a filthy band of vagrants to attract even more trouble to town.
oh,
At this point, she loosens her katana at her side, like out of its sheath with her finger, just like ready to draw it. You will apologize now,
I get
and
it
I'm gonna
now.
attempt to intimidate this man.
He's stupid. I get it now.
Yes.
I'm a fucking minus
That was
one
Cam in
intimidation.
character.
Shit.
Okay.
You mean it, though.
Yeah, he seems not to be threatened by you, and I believe, yes, that is the point where Ameko rushes back into the room. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening?
This man is insulting myself, my friends, and my lady.
Of course he is. She is still holding a ladle dripping with soup.
You know him?
Unfucking fortunately. And these two get into a fucking screaming match in Minkayan.
Would you like me to remove him from the premises for you?
She kind of puts up a hand, I got this. And she stalks up and fucking points the ladle at his face, kind of splashes a little soup at him. She yells a bunch more at him. You don't recognize the words. You recognize when she gives him the finger. He, like, grabs out at her to try to grab her by the hair. She fucking dodges and bashes him in the head with the ladle. Like, fucking fish stock and potatoes all over his hair and fancy noble outfit. He kind of sputters, and she points at the exit. Out of my fucking inn now. And he walks out, and as he's leaving, you're as dead to me as your whore mother. And he just vanishes.
Bitch.
Wow,
Melody,
that guy
also-
was a freaking moron.
I would like to pursue him and remove his head.
Oh.
He's
Don't do
not
that.
worth it.
He has offered great insult to both you and the rest of us here. I see no reason to let him live.
Kulon, I need you to memorize something for me right now.
Yes, my lady?
Sticks and stones can break our bones, but words will never hurt us. It's just words.
I have seen the effects of magic myself, my lady.
That's different. Magic can
I-
also be sticks and stones.
I
Cheating.
do not understand.
Simply
Why-
put, what you mean?
Listen, I believe by our moral customs, insults do not usually warrant the death penalty.
My
Yeah.
customs do not necessarily require that either, but
Well, you seem to be
I-
very keen on enforcing it.
I trust that
I
I.
apologize. I have a bit of a temper.
It's alright.
Nah, you're good. Ameka reaches up and slaps you on the shoulder. I like your spunk, though. You got good energy, do ya?
My-
Slaps around the ass.
my
I like
what?
your spunk.
Kulan blush. Kulan blush.
Master, you
Leaf.
said you cleaned me thoroughly today.
Right.
To be honest,
can
I've
bathe
been,
yourself.
She's really kind of embarrassed.
honestly, to be fair, I've been called way worse than a vagrant.
Right? He's not even creative with his insults.
He didn't
my
even
own-
swear.
Speaking of which, I gotta, I guess, replace this ladle. Or, okay, hear me out. How we feel about jackass stew on the menu, huh? Huh?
jackass.
Like donkey stew?
No, like he's a jackass. I'm being clever
Jesus.
about shit.
Yes,
Are you
I'm
saying
sorry.
you're
It's a
gonna
pun.
kill him and put him in the stew?
No,
I
like
do not speak Taldean very well.
I get the joke. I get the joke.
okay.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I
Uh,
don't.
But
She
I'll
whispers,
let-
"It's a joke because she'd be using the ladle that she hit him with."
Oh, you can just clean it.
I know.
Indeed.
uh, we, I do hope it's not too much of a sore subject, but we were actually, well, planning to talk to you about something that appears to be related.
yeah, you said you wanted to talk about something. She.
Yeah. Do we want to talk over soup?
Oh yeah, let me just bring that out. It's should be done cooking by now. She steps back real quick and comes back with bowls of stew. Fucking.
Please, I insist, Miss Melody, that you have half my portion. I have already eaten today, but it appears you have not.
I have my own portion. I, and points at bowl of soup. It is fine. I have soup.
You're growing, you must require more.
I I thank you kindly. And I shall judge whether I deem it necessary. I'll be honest. The portions here, looking over it, and I go, the portions are like very good,
Right,
and
I
one is
mean,
probably enough for a growing girl.
yeah, but fucking teenager appetite. Like, if you need more, fucking just say the
Okay,
word.
Indeed.
I might. Anyway, uh,
A kind mind from my lady will be enough to sustain me.
soup. Uh,
Oh, so
what can you tell us about your brother?
Pseudo? Well,
Yeah, that guy.
I mean, he was the family disgrace or whatever, because my dad's an asshole. And it was, they. Mom never wound up spilling who the real father was, and they only stayed together because of stubbornness and tradition rather than anything else. And let's see, he's only a year older than me, but I didn't even know about him until I was 10. And after that, I would, break out of the house, visit him at the academy, bring him food. And then got in a big fight and haven't really seen him much since then. Last time I saw him was at Mom's funeral. I've tried to get in touch since then, but he's off the grid. Hell, for all I know, he's already dead.
Well, good news. He appears to be in town.
this was.
You say that like it's not good news.
Well,
Bad news.
The circumstance of how we found this information.
We have reason to believe he is. Again, looks around the room very quietly. He's been grave robbing.
Among other things.
There is an object connecting him with another incident recently.
Would you happen to recall what exactly he was studying at the academy?
It's just like a boarding school. Like,
Oh, okay.
he got shipped off there because Dad didn't want to deal with him.
Mm. Um,
I have a question for you. Does he have? Did he have any sorts of relationship, like friendly or otherwise, with the previous priest before the fire?
Old, you mean old Tobin? No,
Yes.
no, I don't think they. I mean, like, honestly, I don't know if they even would have met. Like, Mom's funeral wasn't till after Tobin died, so would have been. It's not like Pseudo ever really came to services in town.
Do you have
uh,
any? Uh, uh, could do you think that he would have any grievances against the town?
The town? No. Now against the old man in particular, absolutely. Like
mm.
last time I saw him, like he got his jaw broken.
Ah,
Your dad or Pseudo?
Pseudo, like old man hit him with a cane.
mm. Uh, there is a distinct chance Pseudo might be plotting some manner of elaborate vengeance,
Huh.
which may have involved, among other things,
We cannot reveal these details to her.
can we not? It's her brother.
Uh, I suppose yes. I apologize. Yes, that
It,
is
mm,
that's a
it,
good enough reason, if anything.
it may have involved, among other things, riling up local goblins to attack town as a distraction while he was stealing the body of former priest Tobin.
Okay, but like cui bono?
I beg your pardon.
Uh, to whose benefit? Why?
Uh,
I
well,
mean,
he seems to be dabbling in necromancy of some variety.
Fucking,
Yes, we found signs of some sort of ritual being performed.
There, I mean, he left behind skeletons
what? Fucking
that were.
Pseudo? No, like he was always the sort to solve problems with his fists. Not like he doesn't have the brains
to
for
be
magic.
to be fair, the object that connected him to the crime scene is how the bones, the skeletons appeared.
Yeah, he had a robe of. He had a magic robe that allows the user to summon skeletons. It is a necromantic object. Pulls it out. She's like still has it still. It's like it's this.
But the question is, why? Like you said
If
before. And we were wondering if you had any inclination as to why he would do this.
Not a clue. I can't think of any reason he'd like if he I don't know, maybe if he's using it specifically as a shot to get at the old man, but other than that, I can't think of anything.
I know this might raise more questions than it really answers, but I got the impression very uh he was a bundle of nerves at the time.
And I mean, if he's working with goblins to raid the town. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. The real
Huh.
question, though, is who's giving him orders? Because, like I said, Pseudo does not have the brains. He is not the mastermind behind this fucking thing. Might ask Shalelu next time she's in town.
Who?
Uh, old friend of mine. She's a ranger that she fucking hates goblins. She's gonna be so pissed when she finds out she missed the goblin killing. Yeah, she wanders around the hinterlands here, keeps an eye on the different goblin tribes. I can never keep the fuckers straight.
Interesting.
Wait,
So,
who mentioned that person already?
Sheriff Hemlock mentioned her.
Yeah,
Seems
I
that
knew
we need
someone
to-
had said something similar to that.
seems
what
like
was the- Sorry.
she has a lot of information that will be useful towards us.
Also, again, what's her name? Shillelagh or what?
Shalelu.
Shillelagh. Okay.
Uh, you can give me a knowledge local on her.
I will.
You know, I
Something like.
I was making fun of the idea of dedicating one of my few spells known to fucking what do you call it? Discern next of kin. Turns out,
Yeah.
turns out,
You never know.
you truly never know.
Okay, yeah, Melanie, you would know of Shalelu. She comes to town like once a month. She's an elven ranger. Fucking hates goblins. She just keeps tabs on all of the different goblin tribes' movements and everything they're up to, and reports back to the like Hemlock and the mayor here every month or so. Just like lets them know whether or not there's anything to look out for, as well as just keeping an eye on the wilderness in general.
And to be clear, we don't really have any reason to believe she is like involved in anything or knows anything. It's just that two separate people have been like, oh yeah, she if she had been here.
She is the local expert on goblins. Like,
Okay. So I guess current theory is that somebody is promising your brother revenge in order to get him to do their dirty work. And in order to defect from said dirty work, they also tricked the goblins into attacking town.
well,
Does that about sum it up?
shit's fucked, yo.
Well, the lead hasn't really panned out as well as I hoped it would.
The leads never.
The question now remains: who is who is the person that's pulling the strings?
That
Who would
is square one.
who would summon a bunch of goblins, have your brother steal a corpse, and perform
Or a
a ritual?
It seems to be well beyond any of our normal canon or expertise.
I I mean, in terms of people who even know how to or would be capable of performing rituals, like I guess I could ask Father Zentus.
perhaps that might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, to get a religious perspective on this. Maybe that can shine a light on something we cannot see.
Thank you very much, Ameko, for, well, the soup, first of all. It's pretty good.
Indeed.
And
Also,
also for the...
thank you for dealing with your father, because I was liable to punch him in the face.
I think we all were.
I was about to react brashly.
Don't like randomly hitting people.
Sorry, what did you say, Ned?
I said I don't like randomly hitting people.
Well, this wasn't random. It was, and he was being
Provoked.
antagonistic.
Maybe you should just be the bigger person and
I'm
let him
already
suffer in his own misery.
I'm already the biggest person here.
Leaf, literally shortest person in the group. Maybe I don't remember if Melanie is a.
It's a metaphor.
Eleanor's like lanky. She's 5'11".
Okay.
Little baby.
Hold on, let me check Leaf's height. Oh, 5'4". Yeah, on tracks. She's short.
Mhm.
Because of Kulan's height, she's not the tallest centaur, but she is 8'7".
Mm-hmm.
It's taller than being tall. Ice cold.
God. Alright.
I'm very hot.
I
I'll
thought
tell you.
I thought you said you weren't in heat.
What will happen next
Next
time?
time.
That's a good point to call it.
It's because my lady was grooming me. I promise.
See, you guys were leaving the Rusty Dragon after that, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I do also like the idea of ending it with, at some point, Aldern did vanish. And as you leave, he is waiting at the exit. Oh, you're ready to go. I bought horses for everyone. He has 3 horses by the leads. Oh, and mine's over there, so you guys take your pick. I don't think he is very excited to go hunting that you did not agree to.
Leaf.
This is not happening.
Leaf looks at the group. If nothing else, let's just go to make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Oh, and the horses are yours to keep, of course.
I believe we have other plans.
Wait, what? Hold on, what?
Oh, yeah, they're already paid for. They're yours. You're good.
Melanie, are you a horse girl?
Listen, man.
My
Free
lady
horse.
already has her mount.
Free horse.
Kamasa does not understand the fact that this man just threw away a lot of money.
Melanie, do you want my horse? I don't really need it.
Right, Melanie doing.
That's so mean and upsetting.
No,
I mean,
you're
because
not a
she had-
horse.
I'm your mount.
You're my friend. I didn't say mount. I said horse.
I thought
Yeah,
you
she-
were referring to her. I didn't realize you actually had a horse.
Melanie's like panic, like doing math in her head. Several people are offering her horses. She's like, I don't have the money to take care of a horse. What?
Saddling her with even more expenses.
We don't have stables. And oh god, they need so much food, don't they? They're so big.
I mean, you could always give the horse back to the stable.
You could sell the horse back to the stable.
Yeah, you could go right next door to the Goblin Squash stables and sell the horse back.
I could sell it back at 10% extra value.
To be fair, it'd be 100% extra value for us because we didn't pay for them.
110% extra value.
But yeah, fucking good session, y'all.
Hell yeah.
That's great.
I'll see
I
you.
I was gonna say, I kind of, if it were up to me, Melanie would just be stunned into going hunting with this guy. Because she's just gonna be like, oh god, what do I do?
Does the
Oh.
module want us to go hunting?
I mean, it's an option. Aldern wants you to go hunting, and I like playing Aldern. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, no, like
You love playing the pieces of shit.
I
Like-
really do.
I think Alder has microaggression to everyone in the party.
Yes, he has.
except me, who is human. He doesn't
me.
know I'm half minority yet.
I'm
He-
just a white woman.
You're
The
my-
moment that he knows that my character's a tiefling, I'm just expecting the chalish side to really start coming out.
So like I'm discovering Melanie has some wet blanket properties, and I think she could just be easily bullied into going hunting with this nobleman.
teenager. She's full of anxiety.
Yeah,
She's a bundle of energy.
Sometimes that energy is just scared energy.
I
It's
mean,
the
she was
energy of
just-
a baby.
really excited that one time because she actually managed to just mind read a piece of cloth, and it was like an important lead and everything, and she was like, "Whoa!"
All these cool adventurous adults are gonna think I'm really cool.
Pretty much.
Cam, who I thought for many years, yes, me and Melanie, we are peers, we are of the same age. Finding out her friend is 7 years younger than her.
Yeah.
I had that. I had a similar moment today where I got to find out, in fact, somebody else in this server who I know is 7 years younger than me.
Yep.
Doesn't matter though, because I'm 27, or I will be in 2 weeks.
Just like Melanie will be 18 in 2 weeks.
Oh wait,
I don't wanna
you are
fucking-
slightly older than me.
I don't want to change her age on her sheet quite yet, but you know what will happen in 2 weeks?
Next
Another
session.
The
Grind,
next
grind.
session, I was going to say Iron God. The next session, Rise of the Rune Lord.
Rise and grind, gamers.
Yeah.
What will happen next time?
Rise the grind lords.
But hey, this tuning in really helps us out a lot. If you wanna join our cool Discord, you can scroll on down to the description and hit the Discord, our headquarters. But we'll bring you right in. You can chat with other people and us maybe. If you want a parasocial relationship. If you aren't already following, you should give us a follow. We stream several times a week, usually, with tabletop games.
Sometimes even on
and
time.
Don't
Don't
stretch
get used to it though. Don't get used to it though.
Don't
Yeah.
stretch it.
Look, these
Uh,
guys, they're always late. Me,
and-
you can trust me.
And
Ellie.
if you have a Twitch Prime, if you have Twitch Prime and you're not already using your Prime follow, you should give it to someone. And it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be us. You can give it to anyone, because otherwise that's
Do
free
not-
money for Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Take money
Whatever
away
you
from
do.
Jeff Bezos.
Whatever you do, do not subscribe to that one there.